Hello. Yes. Happy Friday to everybody. Just give me 1 second, my sweetie pies. All right. Okay, so hold on just 1 second. Just 1 moment. How are you doing, everybody? Hello. I do have to go and check some things out, so just 1 moment. How was everybody's day today to begin with? My beautiful Julie, I got your message, just that I haven't had time to write back because I was out with my kids all afternoon because it was a beautiful day, and my kids, because it's a long weekend, they have no school today. And well, you know, that's a story, and it was nice, and we went out for dinner, and we just got home not long ago, so I just had enough time to, you know, jump into the shower, and here I am with you guys. So hello. But now I know that I have to do your second one first, so I've got you, my beautiful Julie, have no fears. But before you, my love, I do have, I believe, Sharifa, who donated, I think, yesterday when we just kind of finished up the live, because I do have something from her. And we have Leo. So Sharifa, Leo, MZ, definitely first on, and then we're going to move on forward, okay? Oh, I'm glad you were able to see her, sweetie. All right, so hold on just 1 moment. Let's go and see this. I'm going to go to, why don't I just open on up at the same time? Why don't I just open on up? Hold on. No. Yes. This is what I want. Let's open up the love box, guys. So, Hanson, you say it was lovely to see Elizabeth. I'm going to say going into work, even if that was the only pay, could be interesting enough now, couldn't it? I know, love. I know. So we have love box number 5 that is open. Just give me 1 brief moment, my sweet loves. And who's the one who donated over here? Oh, that's Shar. Okay, 9:54 p.m. So that's it. Okay. So we've got Sharifa over here who's going to be first. Then I'm going to go on see Leo, and then we're going to be with MZ. So Sharifa, just 1 moment, is right over here. We're going to put a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Sharifa at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Hi, sweetie. Well, I've been talking since earlier. You didn't see me? No, there would, I know, Juanson. So Shar is at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're going to go and start on off with that. So here we go. And here is Amy, Mimi. We have Mimi also. So I'm going to put MZ. I'm going to put Mimi right over here. I've got Shar and I've got Leo. So Shar, Leo, MZ, Mimi. And I'm going to go see what else is happening into PayPal in just a few moments. So that being said, what did the guys that gave us the jet skis think of you physically? All right, let's go and see what the guys were thinking about you physically. We're going to go and do that at this moment. Absolutely, sweetie, absolutely. Okay, you are here where you're driving. Okay, thank God, because here I am chit-chatting, but I kind of feel like I'm chit-chatting with myself now. All right, I've got you, my love. I've got you. Drive safely home. Definitely do not chit chat with me unless your phone actually, you know, writes out for you. Don't do it. I know. I always tell people not to do it because it's not safe. I do it. I do it, though. I'm bad. I shouldn't do it neither. I should listen to myself. But you know what they say, right? Okay. So, my beautiful Shar, I am still with you, even though it does not really seem as though I am with you. I am completely and 100% with you. So, what is actually popping on through for you is the following. What did these guys who actually, lent you or rented you, that gave you guys the jet skis. What did they think of you physically? Honestly, I'm not seeing anything like passionate or sexual or anything of the such. So I'm going to say normality. I'm going to say over here, I don't. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit of our hermit mode, getting into our own little zone, doing our own little things. So my sweet love, I'm going to say to you, I don't really actually see anything happening over here where there's like a great desire or something very devilish or anything of the such happening. So no, sweetie pie. Nothing specific. Yeah, no, I don't see that any of them. Honestly, I just kind of feel as though they were doing what they were doing. They were maybe renting on out or loaning you these jet skis, but I don't feel as though they had any afterthoughts. I don't feel like they had anything. Physically, I'm going to say normality. When we're not necessarily, quite passionate about something or somebody, we don't necessarily get into a lot of different, so that's what I'm going to say. Future of you and hubby, marriage and how. So future for you and a hubby. Well, you're calling him hubby now, so that's good. That's good. That's definitely good. Let me go and do a pin on our Lilith. All right, well, I don't see any marriage at this moment. It's still too soon to say so. If marriage there shall be, it will not be until probably 2025, my sweet love. But not really until then. So it's too soon to say, though. I'm not going to say 100% that you guys are definitely going to be getting married, everything of the such, but there is definitely some love over here. There is, some happiness. There is a want to be together. Like everything just kind of makes sense that you guys would be together, that you would continue. Nobody is necessarily wanting to kind of, run off or anything of the such. So my love, I will say marriage probably in 2025, but into the meanwhile, I'm going to have to say just kind of enjoy the whole dating and courting kind of a thing going on. Are you going to shift your desired reality soon? And how will you feel when you get there? Will I shift to my desired reality soon? That's a little bit difficult to actually see because I don't know what your reality is, what your desired reality is. So I'm going to give you somewhat of a general response. Next time, try to tell me a little bit more. Is my desired outcome towards career or love or health or something of the such? And it'll be much easier to kind of pinpoint things for you. What I will say, though, and generally speaking, is that you still have some challenges that are coming ahead for you, but you will be having some breakthroughs. And I'm going to say you're going to be happy whenever you do reach there. There is no doubt about it, but you still have a couple of challenges along the way. So Spirit is saying to continue to definitely persevere and do not let go in any kind of way. Is it going to be happening soon, though? Not for the following 4 to 5 months. So if 4 to 5 months for you is soon, then I'll say yes. But if 4 to 5 months for you is very far-fetched off, then I'll say no. You say you're thinking of doing it online. Okay. You're gonna have to work after university, sweetie. Yeah. Again, your questions are very, very far off. You do have to be very careful with those, my beautiful Sharifa. You're better to ask for what's happening into your life at this moment, what's happening into the following months, not necessarily into the following years, because it's very far away. You can do what you're talking about if you want to, do it an online kind of reselling kind of a business thing. Is it going to be completely successful? Well, you will make some money off of it. You will. How much money? I don't know, sweetie pie. I know that you like money. I know that you try to get around, 800,000, 900,000, 1 million, everything and such, but I don't necessarily see that. So, I will say for you that you are going to have to work after university. There's no doubt about it. But the actual doing kind of reselling kind of a business thing, it could be good and it could bring you some money, but it's not going to bring you into the, I don't believe it's going to give you into the 6 digits. Let's put it that way, my love. Sending you much love, sweetie. I'm going to go and see over here our beautiful Leo now. So Leo's going to be on up next. let's just do this over here. Thank you everybody for joining us, by the way. It is nice to see all you guys tonight. Let me just go and get your questions over here. Okay, I got your questions. Let me go see what's happening into the live too. Hi Mimi, how are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you, my love. Mimi, you're going to be after MZ, so I still have 2 other people before you, okay? Now, we have not seen Sean. We have not even seen Diane. I wonder what they are up to. Alrighty, so you're okay. You're okay. Well, I'm going to send you a whole bunch of love towards that. You're okay kind of means you're not really okay, but you're going to say that you're okay, but that's all right. But it's not really all that right. So if it's not really all that right and it's not quite okay, I get it. But you can always send me an email, all right? And I will be answering you in a few moments, my love. Alrighty, so let's go and see for our beautiful at 11 minutes. 11 minutes is going to be Leo. And I'm going to try to write this down because I'm going to try to send Leo the timestamp after. So, all right, love, what do we have that is coming on through? So today you saw the person, absolutely. So you want to ask, yes, current thoughts and feelings about you. So what are his current thoughts and feelings about me? Okay. Getting over here the Fool, getting our 4 of Swords, also getting our 4 of Pentacles, my sweet love, and our 7 of Wands. So MZ and Mimi are up next, all right? What is actually really, really quite clear from what I can see at this moment is that we have a lot like of wants of, I'm going to say, we're interested into you. We're interested into this new start, into this new beginning, but we're absolutely not ready to make any movement. Our 4 of Swords and our 4 of Pentacles are coming in to say into the energy that we're feeling is that, well, we're kind of resting, not doing too much. It's almost like we're trying to gather a little bit more information, trying to see a little bit what the movement is going to be, but nothing all that much more. So we're gathering information. We're trying to find out the right things that we need to know at this moment in time. Our 4 of Pentacles is telling me that we're holding on to you. So you do have a certain importance into this person's life. There's absolutely no doubt about it. We do care about you, but we're not ready to make any step forward. It's like we're still lacking information. We're still looking for something. I feel as though sometimes we feel like we're a little bit really quite, how can I say, challenged, if you will. And we kind of have problems a little bit standing our ground. It's like if sometimes we think to ourselves, okay, well, maybe today I should make a move. Maybe today I should be doing this. And we kind of try to work up the courage, but we're never quite able to jump on through. We're never quite able to jump on through because we feel like we're not good enough. We feel like, oh, maybe you're not going to be interested. Maybe we kind of think that we're overthinking things. So like there's a lot of things that are coming on in. So I'm basically going to say over here for you, the current thoughts and feelings for you is a great interest into you. That there is absolutely no doubt about it. So when you say, are the feelings, do they actually go both ways? I will say an absolute yes towards that. Is this person as interested in you as you are into them? I'm going to say yes with a little bit of in every relationship, there's always somebody who's a little bit more interested in the other. There's always somebody who's a little bit more primed than the other to actually move on forward. So I'm going to say you might be a little bit more ready to move on forward than this person is, but there's no doubt about it that they are also interested in you, but they are not ready to make any moves. So I'm going to say into the meanwhile, if you're able to have some type of connection where you can see each other a little bit more, maybe talk a little bit more, maybe have some type of stronger type of a connection or try to show your emotions a little bit more so that they don't feel as though, they're a little bit unsure about how you're feeling or they don't feel like, well, I'm not going to be good enough. The more we feel like the other person appreciates us, like the other person cares for us, the more confidence we feel, and the more after that we feel like it's not a problem. I can move on forward. I can make something happen, right? So this is truly what I can see over here for you, sweetie. So why doesn't he show his feelings if he's interested? Well, that's exactly why. He's too shy. He feels like he's not quite good enough for you, sweetie. His next step, I'm going to go and see what the next step is going to be, all right? I feel like that one is going to be interesting. Let's go and see. Brookalicious. Well, now that is a very nice name. Nice to see you. I like to put Alicious after things. Oh, I don't know. It's a little bit like you, Hansen. Super fragilistic. I don't know what. It finishes with a ishis, doesn't it? All right. So what are actually going to be the next moves? Next moves, getting our 8 of Pentacles coming on through, followed out by our Devil. But our Devil's in reverse. We're not doing anything. We're not making any moves towards you at this moment, sweetie. It's a little bit like I said. We don't know what to do, how to do, and when to do it, or even if we should do it, because there seems to be a great lack of self-confidence. So, my love, there's no movement coming towards you. If you want movement, make movement. You're going to have to make something happen. If you do not make something happen, then nothing will happen. Things will stay really just kind of redundant. They'll stay where they're at. Your person over here needs to feel like they are cared for, needs to feel as though they are interesting towards you. They need to feel as though there is a possibility for a relationship at the very same time. So they need to feel all these things in order to have a little bit of that. And there you go. I knew it finished with a doshiosis, whatever. Hansen. So, Leo, they really just need to feel like there is that connection that is there, sweetie pie. So, I'm going to say you can definitely make a move if you do wish to make a move, my sweetie pie. I absolutely have no problems with that at all. If you end up not making a move, it's going to end up taking a little bit more time, but will it happen? I do believe that it still will happen, but it'll take a little bit more time. Like, it could take like a good 2 to 3 months before this person actually activates themselves and makes things happen. I like to give messages, so let me give you some messages, love. Z, you shall have a timestamp because you are into your car, right? So just give me one brief moment. I'm going to give you messages. Actually, I'm going to give you messages with a Hermit Tarot. It seems nice. It sounds nice. It seems okay. So let's just go like that. Let me close that off, and voila. Alrighty. Messages coming on through. Light is actually going to be the first one over here. So light is really telling you that we have the wants and we have the desires, but we're not really all that quick at doing things. We really just want to take our time, one tiny step at a time. All right. I am coming towards you, though. Please do trust me. I do believe that you are very special towards me. At this moment, I do still need a little bit of a space, though. I'm not quite ready to make that movement. But into the long run, wondering, will you actually choose me? And I want to get you drunk. More of a sexual kind of a card, if you will, saying that we have a lot of passion and physical desires towards you, my love. Now, sending you much love. You know where to reach me. You know where to find me, my sweet love. All right. We also have, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not want to open that. And I created, okay, we're back. We also have our beautiful Love Shine who has joined us on in. So, my beautiful Leo, let me know if there's anything else, okay, sweetie pie? And, well, you know where to find me, love. Let's go and see MZ. MZ needs a timestamp also. Oh, did something happen to Moonchild? I don't know. I don't think so. Why? Moonchild is right there. All right, we are 3 subscribers away from a free reading. So 3 away from a free reading, my beautiful loves. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. And into the meanwhile, MZ, here we go forward. Hello, how are you doing? It is nice to see you, love. I have 2 more people ahead of you, and it's going to be your turn. Okay, love shine. So if you're willing to hold on a little bit, it'll be your turn quite promptly. So let me just go like that. Let me do this. Let me do that. And let's go see our beautiful MZ. So if I understand well, question number 2 is going to be, or donation number 2 is going to be coming on up before donation number 1. Okay, hold on. So I do have you over here. Okay, I've got you, love. So timestamp is at 20 minutes. MZ is at 20:30. Yes, perfect. All right, let's go on, pin this one on up. And voila, so my love. Okay, I'm into the curious one, okay? I got you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, I see. It is an odd question. It is odd, but let's go and figure it out. No, it makes absolute sense. The only thing I'm going to say is I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about Feng Shui to actually pronounce myself upon that. But I believe the Feng Shui around the place that you live in is very, very important. But into the actual workplace, is it important? I believe that your work area, let's say your office, or your desk, or the arrangements, whatever, that I believe is important. But the actual location, I'm not sure. Let's go and see. Let's go and find that out. Okay. So do I actually see that? I do have to say, though, the timing is very, very interesting. Getting our Empress over here, also getting our 4 of Swords, followed out by our Chariot, also getting our Moon, and the Star. All right, so I'm basically going to say for you over here, sweetie pie, I'm not going to say that it's hindering, okay? I'm not going to say that it's creating any problems into your love life. I'm not going to go that far to say that, but I'm also not going to go that far to say that it's actually doing something good for you. Let me put it that way. Make sure that your home is very Feng Shui and everything is okay and everything is into the right place. That I will say yes. Keep the yin and the yang and everything that you do, even within yourself, within the balancing of yourself. But you can also balance things out whenever, let's say, you do go to work by having different type of either objects that are with you that balance out your energy and everything as such. You could actually have some that would actually kind of counteract the fact that the working place might not be at the very best place. That being said, I'm going to say the fact that one and the other seem to be kind of correlating, they're not really. I'm going to say good for you if you are going to end up moving. Good for you. Hopefully it will end up switching things and it will actually. But no, I'm going to say basically, my love, I feel as though the main problem, and your question makes complete sense, by the way, complete sense. But I feel as though the main problem is not necessarily, let's say, it's not even necessarily your place, okay? Your place and what you do with it is good. Every single thing that you do helps to move on forward. It helps within your energy, and your energy kind of propels around to his energy, and whatever he does, same thing kind of goes along towards you. So that is really, really, really quite important altogether. But the main problem of here, why it has not necessarily been working, is because you guys have all those challenges and all those lessons that keep coming on in that you guys have to surpass and kind of learn, to pass on through. So that's really, really, really quite important altogether, more than this. So I'm going to say, no, I do not see the correlation, although it does seem to make sense within the dates. I'm going to say no, but do make sure that you do have something around you that's going to be able to help you. It's going to be able to adjust maybe your energy a little bit. You can keep it into your purse. It could be a necklace. It could be whatever. And that will already help you out a lot. But basically, it's not what's doing it. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, I know your house is full. I know your house is completely done. I know that is absolutely fantastic. And like I said, you can do the same thing even just within yourself by bringing some type of it could be a keychain. It could be something around you that balances out your energy. It could be even just healing stones that are with you, protection stones that you keep with you. All those tiny little things are going to add on into your energy that are going to obviously help you guys at the very end of it all. Let me go and see your other questions. So let's just do this like that. And voila. But it was a very nice question. I was not, when you wrote, you had something that was a little bit kind of odd. I'm like, weird. I'm like, what's weird? I never would have thought. All right, so the following one is right over here. So I'm going to say happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday. Yes, we are on to like a long weekend. My kids don't even have school on to Monday. They do not. How's Em feeling about you today? Let's go see. How are we feeling? Let me go over here. It's a really weird question, Julie. It's a really no. Wait. I don't want to say it is weird. I basically want to say not even weird. I want to say that it is different. It is a different type of question that you do not usually ask, that nobody has ever asked me before in like over 3 years now. So yeah, but I like it. It's nice. And it's always interesting to go and check it on out and to go and see what kind of energies kind of, vibe on off of it. Because honestly, it does change a lot. It really, really does. So better to just check on off every single corner and make sure everything is okay. Definitely, my love. Okay. So how are we feeling about you today? Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Six of Wands coming on through also. I'm getting a lot of inspiration coming towards you. I'm getting a lot of, it's almost like we want to grab our pack sack and we want to put water into it and we want to put like a panini or something and we just kind of want to go on off. We just want to go on off with our little snack and we just want to, and I'm not even going to say we want to hike up a mountain. I don't feel it's quite his thing. Although I feel like he could do it. He would definitely like nature walks, but maybe not climbing up mountains. I just feel like he wants to have like an escapade with you. But for some reason, I'm seeing like woodsy areas. And I don't want to get you into any naughty thoughts. I'm really just seeing woodsy areas where you guys could go and walk, maybe have a nice little picnic, something of the such. But all that to say, because it's just something that's popping into my mind that I see that he's seeing, that he's thinking about at this moment. But it really does not answer your actual question about how he's feeling about you. But it came from the whole exploration. That's where it came on through. So I'm basically going to say over here this, I know. I received the word explore. And from explore, I had like all these images that came from his mind straight into my brain, and it had nothing to do with your answer. But I'm basically going to say we want to be able to explore more. We want to be able to get to know you even more. We already know you, but we can still know you more in depth. We want to get to re-know you again. We want to be able to spend that beautiful time with you. I know you could have what naughty movements in the woods. Way you put in the word, maybe you wanted to actually put moments and not movements. It just gives a different twist. It's interesting. So this is it, okay? I'm basically going to say over here, I feel like he just wants to be a little bit closer. I feel like he wants to have a little bit more, he wants you to recognize that he is there. He wants your love to be recognized. He wants your love to be present, to be there. So I'm going to say he's feeling quite nice and sweet and kind of lovey-dovey today. Anyways, wanting to go and explore the woods with you. I know, what did you miss, right? You missed me talking about exploring into the woods. And MZ talking about movement into the woods. Oh, that's it, Lilith. That's it. Thank you, love. That's what happens, Swanson, when you go and take care of kitty cat. Or you go shopping. You miss the spicy moments. Nothing burger. That's it. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, there's nothing happening. No, really, there's nothing happening. Okay, so what's on his mind regarding you into the relationship today? That we're going to go and see. You and the relationship, what's onto his mind? Alrighty, here we go. Oh, well, I thought you were trying to defend me, Lilith. I thought you were trying to say nothing was really happening. And I'm like, yeah, nothing is happening. You're absolutely right. I said nothing happened. We're talking about walking into the woods. Absolutely. I'm just going to continue on. All right, let's go and see. Let's go and contemplate what else we've got going on. And where is everybody today? It kind of feels a little bit lonely over here, doesn't it? I think even Loveshine disappeared. She's like Mimi disappeared too. They came by, gave donations, and they ran away. What are we doing today? Why are we scaring our soul family? So what are we thinking about into the relationship today? We're just going to go and figure that out. Well, there you go. Loveshine sent me a message. Okay. All right, it's all good. So I've got Loveshine, and I have her questions. She had not disappeared very far. Six of Wands, the Fool. I keep getting the Fool. When will this fool, not he's not a fool, the personage. When is this person going to just move on forward and make something happen and start looking at the light side and the dark side and figuring out things? Because, oh my God, he's got so much with you. He's got when wanting so much beautiful victory. Honestly, if this was like if this was a sock kind of a reading, these three cards would be absolute dynamite together. Dynamite. It would just mean that we want to come and knock at your door, and the rest is entirely up into your mind. I'm not even going to get into it. But since it is not that type of a reading, I will keep it very, very crisp and clean, and I shall say challenges are there, but he is definitely willing to pass on through all those challenges to move up any type of mountains and to face any type of fears that might come onto the way, because he ultimately wants to be very victorious with you personally, within your beautiful heart and physically. Oh, yeah, I knew. Oh, you did get the woodsy thing. All right then. Okay, you didn't miss anything then. Okay, Loveshine, sweetie. I'll be with you in just a moment. I know. Every time I say that, Love Shine, I'm like, she left. Where did she go? As I'm saying it, I receive an email from you every time. Okay, let me continue over here, MC. Hold on. So, yes. I like it. Okay. So what was happening with them? I got you. I do. Alrighty. So, you know what? I'm basically going to say over here for you the following. I feel as though quite strongly over here, my love. Wait, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to say quite frankly over here, sweetie pie. My Judgment, my Six of Cups, my Death, and my Six of Wands popping on through. It's a release that you had. It's a release of pain. It's a release of fear. It's an acceptance of what is, but with an acceptance that is somewhat unconditional. And I don't mean unconditional in the kind of way that if he does something to you, then no, that has nothing to do with it. It is unconditional within your love, within your desire, within the way that he is feeling and that you are feeling. I feel like you might not have felt it though. I feel like you might not have necessarily felt his connection all that strong. Oh my God, what is that? There's a fly in my house. Oh my God. Where'd that guy come from? Oh, geez, he scared me. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys saw that little guy. Yeah, well, okay. At least it's just a fly. It's all good. So yeah, my love, there's absolutely no doubt about it over here. There was a certain connection that was done where he feels like he was able to transmit to you certain information about how he feels. And I just feel as though what happened yesterday mainly is there was a release of fear. There was an acceptance of what is, are the two things I'm going to say. So I'm not saying all the fear is released though. I'm going to say there's like a layer of fear that has been released. And I'm also going to say that there is a certain acceptance of what is, of what was, and who we are actually becoming together. Let me go and see if he's going to be good this weekend. I know. Let's just bring him over to knock at your door. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go see. Manoput, nice to see you, sweetie. Welcome to the live tonight. We are one more subscriber away from a free reading. So one more away, guys. The Wheel of Fortune coming on in. No, Two of Wands. We're definitely not moving towards anybody. Nine of Cups neither. So are we actually going to be good this weekend? We're definitely being good, my love. We're not doing nothing that we're not supposed to. Oh, both ways. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. He's absolutely sticking onto his path, my sweet love. Let me give you some messages. And could I please know if Mimi's here? Mimi, just let me know if you're still here. And I'm going to give you some messages within the tarot deck. Mimi, if you're still here, well, just let us know. And if you're not, we shall leave you a timestamp. And our beautiful Love Shine is going to be on up right next after. Yeah, no, it's not your turn. Mimi. I know Mimi, but it's not Mimi, you. It's Mimi. You're next, my love. Hey, Elaine. How are you doing, sweetie? I will check that on out, my love. I'm going to be with you in about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Elaine. I shall be with you, okay, sweetie? How are you doing, my love? Oh, Love Shine, I'll be with you, won't be long. But you will still like a timestamp. All right, timestamp you shall have. You can come back and listen to me talk. Some people just want to shut me up. Other people just want to listen to me talk. I don't know. Thank you, Elaine, sweetie. Alrighty, so what is going on through? Yeah, that's it. Listen to me talk over and over. Yeah, honestly, but if you were with me, like I talk and never stop, Mimi, you'd want to shut it off. You listen every morning. Do you, sweetie pie? Oh, you're such a cutie. Oh, you're so adorable. I love that. Okay, so let me, that's it. I'm still with MZ. I'm with MZ. That's where I'm at. Mimi, you're up like into a second. Ah, love shine. I'm sending you a million different hearts, sweetie. So, my love, MZ, these are the messages that are coming towards you from him. I can see over here that he is wanting to have changes. He wants to have love. He wants to have commitment. But he also needs you to still kind of wait for him a little bit. He kind of feels like it's not quite that divine timing yet, although he is working onto it. And he's really, really hoping that you're not going to go anywhere, that you're not going to leave him, that you're not walking away onto him. So he's asking you within the messages to please do wait upon for him, my love. Let me know if there's anything else, okay, sweetie? On your questions, they were just on fire tonight. They were perfect. So, what is coming on through for Mimi? Mimi. You're not feeling all that good, sweetie. And I'm probably going to say probably not neither, because I don't think I received an email. You put everything fit into your PayPal. Yeah, that's definitely a sign. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Love Shine, is this the same guy from last time, sweetie? I think I remember his face. Now, why would I remember his face after everything that you're sending me? I don't know. There are better things to look at, but it is what it is. My God, you're adorable. And I'm just saying that because I opened yours because you're next, and I'm a prepared lady. But now you've got me deconcentrated. Talk to you later, my beautiful MC, sweetie. I know he's really hot. Oh my God. Like, don't we want to be with that pool? I don't care. Water, no water, pool. No, I don't care. I just want to be next to that guy. Yes, I do, love shine. Alrighty. So that being said, I shall not torture myself anymore, and I will go and see our beautiful Mimi. Oh, and Mimi wanted a timestamp that I did not give. My dear gosh. So Mimi is at 42 minutes. And Love Shine's going to be on up next. And then I'm going to say my beautiful Lilith. After that, we have our beautiful Lane. And you can start looking for somebody for a free reading. You can. Let me know when you choose someone, my love. Okay, so you say he's more relaxed, means he doesn't want to bother. No, well, kind of. It means that he's not really doing all that much at this moment. It means that his interest is there, his want is still there, but he's not quite making movement at this moment. Yeah. What I mean when I say clinging on to the past, yet clinging on to peace. When I say he's clinging on to the past, I mean that he's still thinking about you. He's still thinking about the way that you guys are together. He still thinks about the connection that you guys have together. Now, that's very strong and very important for him. Yet, I will also say that he's clinging on to peace, which is where the contrast kind of comes on in. Now, you would think that if he's holding on to the past, and the past is not necessarily giving him what he wants, that he would not necessarily be in peace, right? Yeah. So hopefully what I'm going to say is going to make sense here. I've got peace into the present, and I've got lovely memories onto the past. One is not necessarily affecting the other. I'm basically going to have to say, I feel as though clinging on to the peace, I feel like his peace of mind, his peace and quiet at this moment is more important for him than going to grab on to what he's holding on to into the past. So he still holds on to you and he still cares about you, But at this moment, he cares more about being at peace, about not having any complications into his life. And the no complication part is quite important for him right now. So yes, so at the moment, this is why he's not necessarily making any moves, neither towards you, because he's comfortable with the way that he is, with the way that he is acting, with the type of situation that he has. If he was not okay, if he was not happy, then he would have made some type of movement. He would have been closer to you. He would have done something somewhere, somehow. But he's not doing something somewhere, somehow. He's sticking where he's at because he's peaceful there. And everybody really wants to stay into a place that is peaceful. When the place that is peaceful and comforting is no longer comforting, then he'll end up going back to what he clings on to into the past. Or if he's released the past, he'll end up going to cling on to something else. No, it doesn't mean he's putting the blame onto you, though. No, what I'm saying means nothing with blame. Nobody's blaming nobody anywhere. Is it saying that you... No. Yeah, it's a good thing you asked these questions because, yeah, this is not what I was talking about at all. Is it saying that you're too sensitive and you have a lot? No, absolutely not. You're sensitive and you got your own emotions, but they are not in question over here. The way that he feels towards you and the way that he wants to hold on to his peace, yet he's clinging on to you, doesn't mean that you're chaotic. It doesn't mean that you're problematic. It doesn't mean that you're a bother in any kind of way. It just means that he's basically happy by himself right now. He's happy with nobody around him, just kind of flirting, but with no responsibilities and nobody necessarily contacting or wondering, when are you going to text back? When are we going to see each other? When is this? Like, he does not want to have any problems. He wants to keep things as simple as he possibly can. I know, sweetie. No, you say if you don't care, who will bother? That's it, right? He does believe that you are going to end up giving up at some point in time, but he's not thinking about it at this moment. It's not important for him, sweetie. What's important for you to know is that with these type of people, they're somewhat narcissistic. They're somewhat selfish. They think about themselves a lot. They don't think about how you're feeling. They don't think about what you're doing. They don't think about any of that. It's not important for them. It's not. And I know that at that point in time, you'll say to me, well, then how is it love? How is it love? And so on, so on, so on. It's love into his own way. Everybody has different ways of showing love. Some are very clingy. Some are very sweet. Some are very romantic. Some just kind of love bomb you. Others are very distant, yet they do love you. Like, we all have different type of emotional attachments, and we all have different kind of ways of showing them. Is there a right and a wrong one? Probably there's a lot of wrong ones, and there's probably a couple right ones. But what's important is that you guys both find a little bit of that balance. But when I say you both need to find the balance, that's where the major problem happens. You're into a situation where you love him and you want to be with him and you want to give him everything and you want to try to figure out everything. Like, you're willing to give him the moon and the stars and everything around, but he's not willing to do that. He just wants to be by himself. So it doesn't matter if you hooked off and if you gave him a shining star every single day. It doesn't matter what you would do. Nothing would ever be enough, because it is not as his desire. Not because you're too chaotic, not because you're too busy, not because you've got too much going on, simply because he doesn't want anything. And if you don't want anything, you just don't want anything. It's like you, if you're hungry, you're not hungry. And I try to tell you, eat and eat and eat, and you're like, but I'm not hungry. You're just not hungry. So this is it. Hopefully it makes more sense. I don't know. I kind of feel like you understood something completely different last time around. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful Diane and Sean. Where have you guys been? I'm going to say shopping, maybe? I don't know. Nice to see you guys. Yeah. So hold on. Where are you? Oh, actually, I don't see you anymore over here, Mimi. Oh, okay. Well, you're probably thinking, I don't know. I'm going to go on back over here. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to read what you're saying. He wants peace. He wants to be by himself. He doesn't want to have any commitment. I know. But you know what, my love? You know very well that if he comes on back, you know what you need to do. The question is, are you going to be able to do it? Because there's no doubt about it. When he does come on back, into his mind, he's not coming on back saying, oh, you know, I miss you and I want to be. He's not coming on back trying to give you the moon and the stars. No, no, no. He is coming on back because he wants something from you and because he misses you and because he needs that. But when he comes back, it doesn't mean that he's willing to offer you a relationship. I don't see him willing to offer you a relationship. I see him returning into the same schedule, into the same pattern. So if you don't want to be hurt, then I'm going to say, don't necessarily upfront say no towards him, but definitely do ask him what his intentions are. Let him know how you feel, what you desire, and if that is okay with him, then proceed, move on forward with it. But if it is not okay with him and he's going to return into the same cycle, then it's going to be entirely up to you, again, to decide if you're going to move on forward or not. But if you move on forward and he says he's not ready, then you're going to end up into the same place. No doubt, my love. I'm going to give you some messages, okay, sweetie? You think roughly, right? Yeah. How's it going, Sean and Diane, by the way? Were you guys sleeping? I'm just Snoopy. You guys were not here at the beginning of the reading, and I was wondering if you guys were okay. So I need to know what you're doing. No, I don't. I'm just glad you guys are doing good. I'm just being Snoopy because, well, it's the Aries in me. All right, let me take out my beautiful, let me take this out on out, and let me go and let me take out just a spread of cards, no messages. I'll give you messages after, but just a spread of cards, what he would like to say to you at this moment. All right, let's do that, Mimi. So here we go. Love, Shine, and Elaine are going to be on up next, and we're going to have a free reading also. And now you also don't know what you're thinking, right? You don't know what you're thinking anymore because you're a little bit confused. But basically, altogether, beautiful Mimi, I'm going to tell you right away. You love him and you want him. If he comes on by towards you right here, right now, you'll say yes, you would. And it's okay. I get you, right? I definitely get you. I know you're confused, sweetie pie. I know you are, but you're confused because you still love him. From the moment where you no longer love him, Lilith, we are with Mimi, sweetie. From the moment where you no longer love him, then you will no longer be confused. Then the confusion and the sadness and the frustration and the wants and the desires, they will dissolve themselves and they will leave, and it will bring place for hope and new opportunities and new changes and probably even a little bit of anger, probably a little bit of release at the same time. So instead of holding on to somebody that you care for, not a problem, my beautiful Lilith, and wanting to give all that love and that desire, you're actually going to want to kind of I'm going to have to say push him away. You're just not going to be interested anymore, sweetie pie. And it's something that it's actually kind of a little bit magical, beautiful Mimi, when it happens, because you never believe that you're going to get through it. You never believe that you're going to get to that point where you're not going to love that person anymore. You're not going to care about that person. You're not going to be interested into that person. You're not going to be thinking about the memories of that person. But at some point in time, from one day to the next, you will simply be tired of being hurt. You will simply be tired of having all the pain and all the confusion. And you will say, I prefer to turn the page and walk ahead than to feel this pain every single day. And it's from that moment on where you will walk on through and you will find yourself somebody who will give you the love that you desire, that you need. And you'll wonder, why did I even wait all that long after the other person? No, that's what I had to say after all my bibble babble. Sorry, I talk a lot. Here we go. So what does he actually want to say towards you into this altogether? The list, by the way, for Lilith and Juanson is Love, Shine, Elaine, and then we're going to have a free reading, okay? So Love, Shine, Elaine, and free reading, sweetie pie. So here we go. Getting our Nine of Wands, getting our Two of Cups, getting our Lovers, also getting our Chariot who pops on through. Okay, sweetie. What he ultimately wants you to know is that he doesn't want to take any decisions at this moment. He doesn't want to take any decisions at this moment because he's not feeling lovey-dovey. He's not feeling into a relationship. He really just wants to walk on forward. He wants to walk onto his own path, if you will. And like I've said, he wants no complications. He wants no complications. And for him, love and relationships mean complications. It means dedicated time. It means a lot of things that he simply cannot give at this moment. Let me give you some messages also coming from him, my love. I'm going to go to this one. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. Just give me a moment, my beautiful love shine. I saw that you posted that, sweetie. I will start off with that, okay? Love scares the shit, yeah, out of me, but I still want it. This connection has definitely been divinely guided. I have deep wounds from childhood to heal. And I know that at some point in time you are able to heal me. But I also want you to know that I need you closer to me. The reason I come and go is simply because I cannot stay away. I'm not quite ready to give all that you deserve. Sending you much love, sweetie. You can definitely send me an email. Love. Love, Sean, I'm going to answer that question. Just give me a moment. Sean, you say, oh no, Love Shine, don't say you're sorry, sweetie pie. Oh no, it's okay. You reposted it. It's perfect. Now I don't have to scroll on up and go find it. And often I don't see it. So thank you for posting it. Please don't be sorry, my love. Sean, you say you and your mom, you had to go to the Bay Audio to get your left hearing aid. Yes, you had an appointment yesterday, I believe. Also, you had to have the sound turned back up again. But the lady, she tried her best, but she couldn't fix it. Oh, so you had to make an appointment. So you did have to go on back. Okay, that's what happened. All right. Were they able to fix it, sweetie? Well, you made an appointment. You made an appointment today where you fixed it, because yesterday you said you were going for a hearing appointment, I think. Hopefully they'll be able to fix that up for you, sweetie pie. So let's start off this. My beautiful love shine is going to be at 57 minutes. So love shine, 57 minutes. I'm going to close up the short feeds because, well, I haven't, my battery's not 100% because I've been gone all day. And there's really nobody into it tonight. So I'm going to shut that one on off and come and join me into the other feed. All right. So closing this one on off, please come and join us into the normal feed. All right. See you soon over there. Okay. Alrighty, so in your reading yesterday, I said, hold on, I said was wanting to plan for future and work together. Yeah, no, what I actually meant by that, my love, is that he was actually planning and wanting into the future. I feel as though he wanted to plan and do things with you into a different kind of a way is what it was, my sweet love. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different kind of a thing. Yeah. Okay. It's not necessarily about money. No. He's trying to work on things on his own side. Yes. When I say he's wanting to plan onto some type of a future, I mean that it's not in regards to both of you guys being together and moving in together and or anything of the such. I feel as though he wants to try to plan for different kind of things together into the relationship, to try to plan for your future, but relationship wise, while still kind of being into your own relationships respectively. So he wants to make sure that you guys are going to be able to continuously be able to see each other and spend that time together is what I'm seeing. Let me just go on to see into your email. So you did not, yes. Hey, wait, did I give a timestamp for, I did not give a timestamp, didn't I? Love Shine's going to be at 1 hour, please. So 1 hour for our beautiful Love Shine. Okay, so you did not, like you usually do. Sometimes he does. Okay. Oh, that is cute. Let me go see if that's true or not. I'm going to say it's a little bit somewhat unclear. I actually kind of feel as though he finished work somewhere around 4 o'clock. So I'm going to say between 4 and 4:30 is the actual time that he actually finished work, sweetie. So did he kind of a little bit fib upon that? I will say yes. I feel like he texted you as soon as he actually had a moment. I do have to say on his own behalf, though, that I believe that he was truly, really quite busy. I believe that he did get off a little bit earlier. He, went on home, did whatever he had to do. And I feel like he tried to, send you a message as quickly as he possibly could. So I feel like he kind of lied a little bit through it, so you didn't necessarily feel bad about the whole thing. And he has work to do this weekend for his job also. Yeah. As for what's actually going on with the weekend, yeah. I feel like actually for the weekend, I feel like he's a little bit, yes, he's busy, no doubt. Yes, he has some things he has to do, no doubt. But is he kind of a little bit putting you off? I will say yes. I feel like he's a little bit putting you off, sweetie. I feel like he's still, the fact that I feel like he's a little bit putting you off doesn't mean that he's trying to push you away. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want to be with you. It doesn't mean that he wants to break up with you. Nothing of that. It simply means that he's a little bit brushing you off for the weekend. He has things that he has to do, that he has to concentrate on. And I feel as though it's a little bit his way of saying, I have so many things to do. We might not be able to see each other this weekend, but if he could, he would. So I'm going to say, if you're able to say, you know what, I'd really like to be able to see you, even if you do have some work, even if it's just this much, or we can go meet somewhere, some type of compromise, I feel like it could be nice, especially, if you guys do want to see each other. I believe that he could be able to find a way. But I also believe that he's trying to be nice and sweet at home. I believe that things are complicated at home. And I also believe that he does not want the wife to know anything. And I kind of feel like she's been suspicious for quite some time. So he's trying to be really, really quite good and trying to do everything like he is supposed to do. And out of that, a little bit sacrificing his actual time with you, because this is what he's actually doing at this moment. My beautiful Elaine, by the way, let me know if you're here, my sweetie pie. Let's go see, yes, with Amy until sleep. you doing, sweetie? It is nice to see you, my love. I feel like he's doing it, sweetie. Oh, I know, Kevin. I'm going to send you hearts, sweetie. Thank you, Elaine. You know what, sweetie? I feel like he's doing it at this moment because he's trying to repair things at home. Like I said into the reading I did a little while ago for you, about a week ago, he's still looking at the different possibilities of trying to make his life better at home. He still wants to continue the triangle that you guys have. He doesn't want to lose you. He doesn't want to let go of you. But he's still a little bit continuing into that. He should talk to you about it instead of just making a million different excuses. But I feel as though he feels that if he says that, you're going to understand. You're going to say it's okay. And it's a little bit easier than actually kind of getting through with, you know, everything that's going on. It's just easier for him. It's a little bit of an awkward kind of a place. It's a little bit kind of a chicken kind of a place. But yeah. I know, my love. Hello, my beautiful tea queen. It is nice to see you too, sweetie. Hello, and thank you for your donation, my love. Absolutely. Sending love out to you, my beautiful tea queen. Let me just go and see. Yeah. With Amy, sun up until sleep. Hold on. Okay. I'm seeing somewhat being a little bit hesitant. I feel as though he wants to feel like he is loved and supported. I feel like he is looking towards healing. He is looking towards hope. He doesn't want to let you go in any kind of a way, my sweet love. But I basically feel as though he's anxious. So with Amy, sun up until sleep. I'm going to say you're a little bit of a beautiful dream come true into his life, but he's completely anxious, doesn't really quite know what to do or how to move on forward or anything of the such. I'm going to say he wants to continue the type of relationship that you have, but he's also trying, and he's having issues with this, trying to rebuild a little bit what is actually going on into his life. When are we going to be able to see him? For some reason, I'm still seeing Sunday into my mind. I feel like he's going to be able to find some time. Yeah, healing and hope. He's trying to heal things onto his side with the wife, but he's looking towards a relationship with you with hope. Like I've said, he doesn't want to let you go because he does love you. He doesn't want to be with you. But he also needs to fix things at home or things will just kind of crash on down. I don't feel like he wants to romance her, but I feel like he wants to try to make the environment less toxic. I feel like he wants to try to be a little bit more present. He wants to try to not create any issues. That's what I mean. Hello, my beautiful Shar love. You are first on up around 3 minutes, my love. So Shar, around 3 minutes. You're the first reading. Nice to see you, love. I know he's there all the time, but the fact of him being there all the time and him actually implicating himself are completely different things. He could always be at home, but not necessarily be with a family, not necessarily be with people, right? Thank you, Lilith. The fact of him being there does not mean that he is present, that he is trying to mend things or make things better or be there for the children or be there for her. It just means that he's present. Yeah. Yes, when are we going to be able to see so when will you be able to see I'm going to say Sunday for about 45 minutes to an hour. So Sunday, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm sorry that I'm so sorry, sweetie. I know you're not having the best day at all. I hate that he treats you into this kind of way. I hate that you have to, that you kind of have to move on forward into this kind of way with him. I know that you have so much to give. I know that you have so much love to actually give on out. But I also know that he feels like he is restrained, that he can't do everything that he wants to. And that makes things just kind of complicated. The Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Also getting over here our 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and our Knight of Pentacles. All right, love. What he wants you to know is that he wants to be able to romance you. He wants to be able to be there for you. You're very attractive to him. He believes that it was absolute destiny that you guys have met each other. He has no regrets for every single moment that he spends with you. He wants you to know that things will move on forward and that you guys will be able to continue to see each other, but patience is going to be necessary because it is a slow progress. It is really just one step at a time. Because if he goes a little bit too quickly, or both of you guys go too quickly, you might end up just losing each other. And that, he doesn't want that to happen. I see like 45 minutes. Maybe you'll be able to see him for band practice, maybe for 45 minutes, or he'll find something. It's Sunday, my love, or it's Wednesday. So I say Sunday or Wednesday. Hi, my beautiful Leo, sweetie. I was going to send you an email, my love. Your reading, Leo, is at 11 minutes, sweetie. So 11 minutes, my beautiful love, for you. I was going to send it after the live. Nice to see you, sweetie. He's eating a lot of cake, right? And you're getting the crumbs. I know, sweet love. I'm actually going to have to say after band practice. After, my love. Not before. After. Thank you, Lilith. Elaine, sweetie. Elaine. And I'm sending so much love out to beautiful Love Shine. It's a difficult day out there today, right? You won't go. Well, okay. Elaine, so D Das baby mama sister came up the restaurant. Not worth 45 minutes, right? Elaine, who is this person? What is that? DDoS, baby mama, sister, came up to the restaurant for what reason? Because you were looking at them. And she saw that she came to like intimidate you? Is that what she did? I don't know. Thank you, Leo, sweetie. She came to try to kind of scare you. What was she up to? What is that? What weird stuff is she up to, sweetie pie? I don't know. We're gonna go and try to figure this out, okay? Okay. I don't know what my kids are doing upstairs. They're having way too much fun. Alrighty. So what is going on? Yeah, too much unnecessary drama. We're just coming on through to kind of scare the crap out of you in some kind of a way. Seven of Swords. Betrayal. Why does this person believe that you created betrayal, that you created deception? We wanted conflict, but you, for some reason... It's interesting. I'm not going to say completely conflict. I don't want to say we necessarily want conflict. It's not right. It's not well. It's like we wanted, honestly, it's like I said, we want to come on forward to intimidate you. That's it. That's all. We were wondering what you were going to say, what you were going to do. Actually, I'm going to have to say that this little lady had absolutely no idea about what you're going to be doing. So she was a little bit kind of taking a chance altogether. But I do feel as though she actually wanted to say something to you. But I feel like it was a spur of a moment kind of a thing where, you know, you just kind of get the guts to do it. And you say, okay, this is it. I'm going to move on forward. I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to face her and I'm going to say what I want to say. Like she's got it all. And this is how she's moving on forward. When really she's got absolutely nothing and she's moving on forward into the complete void. So it did absolutely good for you. Good for you for actually proving to her that whatever the crap she's doing at this moment is doing absolutely nothing. So sweetie, yeah. Hi Sophie, thank you, my love. There's no doubt about it. Okay. I'm just basically gonna have to say a little bit over here of craziness, and that's it. You don't really ever say anything, right? I know, and you're waiting on one of them to, yeah, no, oh sweet Lord, yeah, no, then they would really be in trouble. But no, the whole point of the whole thing was to come on forward, to come closer to you, to just kind of intimidate you. I feel as though we want to know what your reaction was going to be, what you're going to be doing, how we're going to be moving on forward. This is what we truly, truly wanted. Really nothing else, my sweetie pie. That's it. That's all. We feel as though, well, this person anyways feels as though you have somewhat betrayed them in some kind of way. And they kind of feel like you've got a strategy. You've got a whole idea behind into your mind of how you're doing things, how you're moving on forward, how everything is going to work on through. But it's really not even that's happening. So, sweetie pie, I'm going to say forget about it. They just think that you are scheming behind their back and you've got a strategy. And I feel like this was one type of way of intimidation to get closer to you, to kind of have you react, because this person was never going to do anything towards you. They're never going to hit you, sweetie. They know way better. They're just trying to get under your skin. Run away from these people. When are you running away from these people? I know you're going to say whenever you find that place, right? Whenever you're going to be moving, you need to run away. These people are nasty, and they're always nasty, sweetie pie. Elaine. So that's it. So that's it. They don't even know you, right? And that's the worst of it. Because they're nuts. I know they are. They feel like you're scheming things. They feel like you're talking behind their back. They feel like you're planning things behind their back. Well, in some kind of way, they're not wrong. You are kind of planning of moving away, but you're not doing anything against them. You're not doing anything to hurt them in any kind of a way. So I'm basically going to say, do exactly what you did. Just sit your little bonbon there. Do absolutely nothing. Let them talk it on away if they want to. And even then, even if they don't touch you, if they're actually, harassing you or they're saying anything and they're bothering you, you can definitely ask them to leave and to leave you alone. And if they don't, you can still call the cops onto them, sweetie pie. No, I know. Seriously, no, they have nothing else. They have nothing better to do than to intimidate, sweetie. Intimidate you or other people. Really? Just for fun. Really just because they're pure evil. They want to have fun. They want to see what you're going to be saying. They want to see what you're going to be doing. But they have no real purpose. It's bogus all the way on through, sweetie. All the way through, my love. My beautiful Elaine, you let me know if there's anything else, sweetie, I can do for you. I'm going to say they're a little bit crazy. Just crazy, sweet love. You don't need that. I know you know how to move quietly, and I know that they know that you know how to move quietly. What is that, munchkins or small Godzillas? You can hear them, can't you? Now, Haunton, you can hear them, and let me say, I'm in the basement. Sometimes they're above me, but you're actually hearing them 2 floors over us. I kid you not. I'm just going to say that's what it is. But now they're being good and quiet, so... It's not like I didn't take their energy out today. I went to 2 different parks. We did a bunch of stuff. I don't know. They're really difficult to burn out. I don't know. Hello, my beautiful Simran. Nice to see you, love. How are you doing? My beautiful, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, sweetie pie? So let's go see Kevin. Kevin, you're not doing all that good, sweetie, from what I can see. All right. We miss you too, my beautiful Simran, love. Okie dokie. What's up, sweetie? What is up with Kevin? The list is Kevin, T Clean, followed out by Sophie and Simran. Yeah, you're okay-ish. I know. Okay-ish, I guess. Just the okay-ish is so-so-ish, but the okay-ish along with the I guess is very so-so-so-ish. I know, my love. I know, sweetie. I know it sucks. I know it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Sometimes though, sometimes it's good for us. Sometimes it's good for us to think about the past. Sometimes it's good for us to think about the past, to realize. But what's going to be important, my dear Kevin over here, is that whenever you do think about the past, don't think about the past into a way that you romanticize it. Think about into the past as a way that is more grounding. Don't think about all the good times you guys had. My God, you can have a lot of good times with a lot of people. Think about bad times. Think about the times that they have hurt you. Think about the times they have not given you what you wanted or what you needed. Think about the times where you needed to speak and they were not there for you. Think about the hurt. And the hurt and the way that they were treating you, you will see that you deserve so much better. And you're slowly going to start kind of dissociating yourself from them, right? And you have to go through that. You have to go through that in order to move on forward. We all start by thinking, oh, you know, what have I lost? Who have I lost? What have I done? Could I have done this better? But then we kind of dramatize things and we make it kind of seem like, what could I have done? But the important thing over here, Kevin, is not what you could have done. It's what Cancer could have done. What could have Cancer done to hold on to you? What could Cancer have done to make sure that something happened between you guys, that this was good, that it was positive, that it would move on forward? And if Cancer is not able to provide to you what you need at this moment, then Cancer is simply not good for you, because you are trying to fill up something within you, some type of a void that this person is creating an extra void, is creating more emptiness and more sadness. Nobody needs more sadness into their life. We have enough of the mundane things into life. We don't need extra. So, sweetie pie, don't romanticize this person. Think about this person as this person has, yes, they brought you good things into your life. Not everybody is bad, but they've brought you more bad than good. Hold on to that and say, I'm no longer going to accept this and this and this into my next relationship. This is what I require. And you will go and find it, and you'll be better off with it, my love. That being said, You're exhausted. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. I know they didn't give you anything, Kevin. Well, no, they gave you hope. I feel like they gave you hope. I feel like they gave you something for a couple of weeks, something of the such. They gave you something, some type of hope, of desire. They gave you thoughts of something that could be happening between you guys into the long, but then I just kind of feel like they a little bit switched up their minds. They pulled up that switch and they said, no, I don't really want this anymore, right? Oh, Juan, am I still having a date? Oh, good question. No. Yes, but no. I don't have a date tonight with the person in question, but I'm going to be seeing this person this weekend. Just haven't necessarily figured out the date yet. So yes, not tonight, but I will be talking to the person tonight, but I will see them probably tomorrow. But I will definitely keep you updated onto, unless I decide to take my car and drive 2 hours tonight, which I don't think I will. Yes, see, that's it, Kevin. That's it, sweetie. And that's what it is, right? Exactly, sweetie. It made you feel so disposable, and it did hurt. It hurt. It is, because you were thinking something good and something positive and something strong, right? And they were just kind of thinking as, that's it. Like, you could not have said it better than disposable. I know you feel stuck. You feel stuck because you're like that, right? That's it. You feel stuck because that's the way that you're a little bit at to it at this moment, all right? Because you cared about this person hurt you, and somewhere, somehow into your mind, you're still hoping they're going to write back to you. You're still hoping they're going to reach on out, they're going to do something, they're going to make some type of movement towards you. But my sweet love, don't wait, don't expect, don't know. You're better with no expectations towards this person, because they will not write back, they will not reach out. And if they do, beware. Because if they do, it's only because they want to hurt you again, sweetie pie. It's only going to be because of their own selfish, narcissistic kind of a ways, where they're going to want a little bit of Kevin, and that's pretty much what it is. And they're not going to be thinking about how Kevin actually feels within all of this. So, sweetie pie, you are better to let them go. They are no good, sweetie. Okay? Yes. What is that, Juanson? What are we doing into a private live? What are we doing? Is it my personal life? Is it Juanson's? Whose personal life are we doing in a private live? What did I miss, Juanson? So this is it, okay? I know you cannot. Kevin, the fact that you want to let this person go at this moment, I think is perfect, okay? But I'm definitely going to have to say at this moment, it's just not the right time. You have to go through the process. There's a process in everything. You get hurt, you've got to go through the pain, through the sorrow, through the, I'm never going to find somebody better. I'm never going to find somebody who's as, good looking and sweet and loving and caring. This was the person for me. But that's your mind thinking this person was perfect. That's your mind in love. That's your mind still hoping and wanting. But once your mind realizes that your mind and your heart, they're not thinking straight, they're not real, this is just not good for you. That's where the rupture happens, and that's where the healing happens. And it happens, like I was saying earlier, from one day to the next. It takes maybe 2-3 weeks. It takes a lot of roller coasters of, I'm doing really good today, I'm doing okay, and then, oh my God, I feel like I'm all the way down. I just want to cry, I want to roll up in bed, fetus mode, I want to go to sleep, and I don't want to wake up, right? You're going to go through that a couple cycles, a couple ways, and then things are going to get better slowly. At one point, you're not even going to realize it. This person's going to be somebody of the past, and you're going to think, oh my God, why did I even like this person? Just give yourself some time, all right? Oh, that's what it is, Watson. All right. So, sweetie pie, I'm going to say towards you over here into your general, my dear Kevin, sweetie. Yeah. You think what gets you is how it always feels like it's you, and you know that it's not. Well, that's because you deal with a lot of people who kind of push things towards you, is what it is, right? Oh, Nuna was something, right? Nuna is such a sweetie pie. Honestly, my sweetie, there is no doubt about it. Okay, Kevin? These people make you feel like you're the one. But there's also a lack of self-confidence onto your side, sweetie. Honestly, there is, Kevin. Okay? Yeah, people want you for a short time. But are you allowing, Kevin, people into your life for a short time for different reasons? Try to analyze that for me. Try to look at it a little bit. Are you letting people on in that you know are not necessarily good for you because maybe you don't have that self-confidence at this moment? You don't feel like you're necessarily strong enough for somebody else or somebody better or somebody stronger, and so what? From the moment that you believe into yourself, that you love yourself and you trust yourself, my dear Kevin, then you know that what you're doing is right because that's what you're going forward towards. From the moment where you don't trust yourself, you don't believe into yourself, that's where you start blaming yourself. That's where you start thinking, could I have done this better? Could I have done that better? Did I do something wrong? That's where you doubt yourself because you don't trust yourself. But from the moment that you know that you're doing okay, that you know what you want and you haven't done anything wrong, that's where you know that the relationship is not good for you. These people are trying to project upon you a bunch of things that are no good, that are not positive, that are not strong. They're throwing you all the crap, but they're the one who created the crap. You don't need to pick that on up. Throw it right back onto their lawn, sweetie pie. Hello, my beautiful Bella. Nice to see you, sweetie. How are you doing, beautiful Bella? So I'm going to say for you at this moment, my dear Kevin, you have to work onto the self-confidence. You have to try to look outside the box too. Whoever you're always dating, start looking outside, okay? Don't look for the same type. I don't know. If you look for blondes, look for brunettes. If you look for, I don't know, a straight Greek nose, look for a different kind of a nose. If you look for somebody who's tall, look for somebody who's not necessarily tall. Like, just look outside the box. Go towards people that you would not necessarily move towards. That's how you're going to break your cycle, because otherwise you're going to get right back into the same cycle with somebody who's going to end up hurting you again. Into your general, well, I was seeing over here that you are exhausted, sweetie, but I also see that you're going to be reaching a milestone within the following 4 weeks. So within the following 4 weeks, something is going to change for you. That's that light at the end of the tunnel. I told you a light's going to be coming at the end of the tunnel, didn't I? And I said it's going to happen from one day to the next. And then you're just going to be okay. And everything's going to be all right. So the light at the end of the tunnel is really important. Into the meanwhile, you are going to isolate yourself. You're going to be a little bit self-absorbed, and that's okay also. But I want you to be careful. I told you to be careful not to repeat activity, right? Not to get back into the same cycles. Spirit is saying the exact same thing. Defend yourself, challenge yourself, and protect yourself. Don't let anybody attack you in any kind of way, sweetie. What is yours is yours. You are who you are, and you're just good just the way you are. You're perfect the way you are, my love. And somebody is going to come into your life who's not going to want to change you, who's not going to blame you, and who's going to think you're absolutely perfect into their life. You definitely can, my beautiful Bella, sweetie. My dear Kevin, I am sending you much love, sweetie. You have got this. Don't give up. Okay, don't give up, sweetie. Believe into yourself and break the cycle, Kevin. You've got this, my love. And remember, when you're feeling down and you're feeling sad, remember all the hurt this person gave to you. Remember all the pain and everything they're blaming upon you that you didn't do. T Clean is going to be at 132, please. T Clean. I just feel like you are just full of timestamps tonight, my beautiful little... I'm sending you much love, my dear Kevin, sweetie. Tea clean, sweetie pie. Yes, you are heading to the right direction with your new adventure with your daughter. Now that is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Okay. Sophie, you're next. After, we're going to go and see Simran. We're going to close up the lives at 10 o'clock, so in 28 minutes, okay? So, are you heading to the right direction with your new adventure with your daughter? Now, just the fact that you're into an adventure with your daughter, I absolutely love. Hello, Shamika. Nice to see you, love. I just believe that's absolutely beautiful, sweetie. So are you heading into the right direction? It's like sometimes you believe that you are and sometimes you don't necessarily believe that you are. I almost need you to believe a little bit more. Interesting, right? Every once in a while, you're going to feel like there's a little bit of a lack of faith. There's a little something that's kind of holding you on back, okay? I need you to hold on to it. Don't lose hope. Don't lose despair. And definitely do not disconnect yourself from you, from your daughter, from your plans, from your direction. Continue moving on to that, because abundance is coming your way. Luxury is coming your way. Self-worth is coming your way. Financial independence is also coming your way, sweetie. More times, more leisure, more success, more achievements. And all these things, they're not coming for free. It's because you guys have worked towards it. You have worked hard. You have put a lot of time. You have put some tears. You have put some emotions. You have done every single thing that you possibly could to bring you to the place that you're at this moment. And it is an absolute beautiful place altogether. So, sweetie pie, I shall say for you, absolutely, you are going into the right direction. But before you actually get to the right destination, even though you're into the right direction, you are going to have a couple little delays that are going to be coming on through. So into those moments, like I said, do not lose hope in any kind of a way. Continue on to your path with your daughter. A couple little unexpected delays will be coming on through, maybe a couple little frustrations here and there, but if you keep on working through it and towards it, you will make it, and you will be able to move on forward, and you will be happy, and you will get the success that you want. Again, wealth in business, so financially, things getting better, more contentment, wishes coming on true, happiness coming on true. And my dear God, this is just what you need, my sweetie. Getting new prospects for the future also. So my love, you're into a period of personal transition where a lot of things are changing, but a lot of beautiful things are finally coming into your life. And you have been through so much and so many rough periods that you deserve all the beautiful abundance that is coming towards you and your beautiful daughter. She's gone through a lot of stuff too, sweetie. Oh, love you too, Sean. Thank you for your caramel cappuccino, my love. I appreciate it, sweetie. I do want to go and give you an angel message, but I'm going to go and give them to you within the cards, all right? So, Sophie, just please let me know if you are still here, my love. Sophie is next. Simran, also let me know if you are here. So, Sophie and Simran are going to be the following readings. Getting over here, our Queen of Swords. You need to keep your own independence, all right? The angels are telling you, thank you, my beautiful Sophie, keep your independence, sweetie. Keep on within the commitments that you are setting within you, within your daughter, within your plans, within your business. Keep on within that commitment. Do not break them. The only thing I'm going to have to say is be very, very careful for people who could be gossiping around you. Nobody wants that. You are there. You are strong. You are moving into so many different new paths, my love. You are actually starting to take the beautiful action into your life that you've been wanting to take for so long, but you have been unable to do so for X and Y, different reasons that we both know, but I'm not going to mention, but you're able to actually do it at this moment. So please, my sweet love, move on forward, reap in all these beautiful rewards, give your daughter the biggest hug into the world, let her know that you love her, and just move on forward together into this beautiful period. Good for you. Tea Clean, absolutely lovely. I don't think I have done such a beautiful and positive reading for you into the longest of times, sweet one. Thank you, my beautiful Bella. I will be with you shortly. Are you going to stick around, or should we leave you a timestamp? I'll be with you in about maybe 10 minutes maximum, sweet one. Sophie, my love, why are always arguing recently, and will things improve? You're going to be here. Thank you, Bella. Perfect. Okay, so why are you always arguing recently? What is happening with that? I'm sorry for that, by the way, my beautiful Sophie. What are you arguing about, sweetie? Is between you and your person. Is one of you guys kind of arguing a little bit about moving on forward, doing something? Are one of you guys actually wanting something that the other person is not quite ready for? Because I feel like we're not ready to move on forward. I feel like we're kind of happy into the way that we're a little bit at. Yeah. Have you guys ever thought or ever mentioned anything that could be leveling up the relationship in any kind of a way? Because at this moment, I feel like we really just want to be down to earth. We want to be really, really, really quite practical. I don't feel like we want any changes whatsoever. I feel like there's a lot of inner conflicts that are within. I feel like, it's almost like you guys kind of tolerate yourself at this moment. And I hate to say the word tolerate, but it happens within relationships. I feel like you're tolerating yourselves. I feel like you disagree a lot. I feel like you guys suppress a lot of emotions, but I feel like there's a lot of frustration that is hidden within, as much from you as for him. So I'm going to say most likely, my sweetie, within time, within the relationship, you guys have not necessarily said everything that you need to say. And all those little like annoyances of life, they tend to accumulate and become thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. And this is what's happening. And that's it, right? Yeah, no. You guys have a couple little random things into your life that have been compiling themselves. Can I put it that way? And this is what's happening. So it's all these annoyances. What I really need you to do is sit down. I need you to sit down, sweetie. I need you to talk. I need you to talk with him. All right. There's some type of financial issue that is happening onto his own side, something that he wants to do, but I kind of feel like there's some type of risky financial adventure that's happening within that. Absolutely, my beautiful MZ. Thank you, love. You are going to be right after Bella, okay? So in about 10 minutes, sweetie. I feel like there's like some kind of risky little things, financially speaking, that could be actually coming on up for your partner over here. I feel like there's more work, there's more responsibility, and that's kind of coming on in also. So we definitely have more obligations onto one side. That's creating some conflicts, but it just ends up with more disagreement. Yeah. But that's sometimes just the way, because of the way that we talk, Sophie. It's not because that we don't necessarily want to talk or anything of the such. What I believe we need is a new direction. Okay. That's it. He's going to start a new job. The starting of the new job over here is going to take more time. It's going to be stressful. A lot of things are coming on in. There's going to be more responsibilities. Now, this is creating one stress upon him. The other stress, like I said, is little annoyances here and there. Now, what I really, really need you to do is almost to return back to a place where you were at the beginning. The beginning of your relationship, where everything was good and positive and strong. What were you doing? Were you, I don't know, were you going out for a date once a week? Were you going out to a restaurant? Were you giving massages? What were you doing that you're not doing now? Okay. Return back to the very beginning and try to take those beautiful seeds and try to make them come alive again. Try to make them come alive once a week, once every 2 weeks. If talking is not doing it for you guys, there's two different things that you can do. You can either write it on out towards him and he can do the same thing towards you, so you guys can really let out what is happening and how you see the relationship and what kind of solutions he would have, what kind of solutions you would have. And you guys could kind of meet on up with that. Like that, we don't have the judgment. It's not that talking is bad. Talking is good. But often when we talk, we get involved into so many different kind of things, it ends up into a fight. If you are going to end up talking and you're not going to send a message on out, you're not going to write an email or a text or whatever, that's okay. Make sure that your conversation is no longer than 10 minutes. No longer than 10 minutes, sweetie. If it goes beyond 10 minutes, you guys are going into a horrible, vicious circle and more fighting will happen. Always be sweet and short. One phrase, two phrase, no judgment. This is what I'm saying. How are you hearing this? He will repeat it to you. You will say yes or no. You will continue into that kind of way for 5 to 10 minutes. And then you will let it go and you will talk about the rest the following week. It is the only way out, my love. This person does love you. This person does want to be with you. This person has no plans on leaving you. Will things get better? Only if you guys sit down and talk about it. You're either going to sit down and talk about it or you're going to write it upon, but something has to happen. If you guys don't sit, if you guys don't talk, things will end up getting worse and worse and worse. All right. So it's really, really important, my love. So will things improve? Yes, if you put the hard work into it. You and him. You can't do it by yourself. All right. So try to use those techniques, sweetie pie. It's really important. I feel like there's too much judgment, and I'm not saying you're judging him. I'm not saying that. But I feel as though he feels sometimes that there's criticism, that there's judgment, and you probably feel the same thing coming from him. And that's what is a little bit like poison within a relationship and within communications. So just make sure you don't have that poison and everything is going to be okay. All right. You do love each other, but there's a lot of things that are bothering each other into your day-to-day life that you have to talk about. And that should release everything, sweetie pie. Sending you much love, my beautiful. Simran, how are you doing, my love? Simran are you here, my beautiful Simran? Please let me know if you're here. Simran is up next, followed out by our beautiful Bella and MZ. Sophie, sending you much love, sweetie. Yes, but you're driving. All right, so we will put a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Simran at 1:44. So if you're not 100% concentrating onto us, you will still be okay. You will still be able to go and listen to your reading, and you'll stay safe. All right? So what are the current energies towards you? What is he up to at this moment? His next actions and some messages. Absolutely. Oh, well, there you go. Timestamp was needed. Good thing we put it on in. All right. Okay. Let's go and figure this out together. So we are with our beautiful Simran. Bella is next, and Bella is going to be here, so that's perfect. And MZ after. Okay. Yeah, good for you. Good for you, Simran. I saw it when I got at the end of the phrase. Seriously. Okay, so what are the current energies that we have at this moment? What is actually popping on through? Current energies. Ew. Why do I get a resistance to change? Why do I have a disorganization? Why do I have standing our ground? But we want to manifest. We want to be with you. You guys are still a little bit on and off. Something of the such over here, my sweet love. Yeah. We want to contemplate. We want to reach out towards you anyways. So let me go and see. Yeah. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweet one. Yeah, that's it, right? You had okay. You had an argument. Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay, sweetie. You're typing while driving. Kind of looks like mine. When I'm not driving. I get it. Argument. I got it, sweetie. Okay. We want to try again, sweetie. We want to try again. We feel like a crisis. We feel like frustration. We feel like sadness. We feel loss. We feel very, very deep wounds. But at the very same time, it's true. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Simran. You're a sweetie pie. We want to try again. We really do want to try again, my sweet love. Like, this is not the fact that you guys had an argument, everything this, that. My God. I mean, this man loves you. And I know that you love him just as much, sweetie pie. But I know that he has hurt you in so many different kind of ways. And I know that every single time it's always that painful ending where what's going to be happening and what's going to be happening, you know? Yeah, he does want to. Oh, he definitely is going to be reaching out towards you. Look, we've got reaching on out over here. We've got the contemplation. The problem is he's a little bit egocentric, so his ego's very, very strong. He is going to stand his ground for a couple days, all right? Yeah, I know. But, I mean, he did it to you. He's got to live with the consequences of the trauma that he has caused you. My God. I know, right? I know. He's ego. It's all about him. So, and again, you know, ego, it just keeps popping on through over. So he's definitely going to stand his ground a little bit, because even though that he knows that he is not necessarily right into this, he definitely doesn't want to tell you straight on out, I'm sorry, I did you wrong, and so on. So we can expect some good from him. We can expect, I'm going to say, a reach out probably within the following 3 to 4 days. You will have a reach out. He will manifest towards you, but he's just kind of stuck into the resistance of change. But my dear God, this man loves you, sweetie. He's just completely disorganized. It's like if after everything that has happened to you guys into the past, you're a little bit stuck into limbo. You're stuck into a place where that's it, right? It's like we're simply just stuck a little bit into... is he passing? I will check that out, love. It's like he is stuck into a place where he doesn't know. He doesn't know how to make things better. And he keeps hitting a brick wall over and over and over. And you feel like you keep hitting a brick wall at the very same time. So you're both kind of feeling like you're a little bit in limbo, a little bit into a place where, you both want to breathe. I feel like it's like you both need an oxygen tank, and you just need to put that fresh oxygen and you need to breathe it on in, and you need to kind of press restart. Now, the pain that he has caused you will last for years. It will last for a long time. He's going to have to do a lot of work. He's going to have to repair a lot of things. Is he willing to do that? Yes, he is. Does he truly love you? Yes, he does. The biggest mistake he's ever made into his life is doing what he did, about a year ago or so? That's the biggest mistake he has ever done. That being said, are you willing to forgive him? You are, but he's going to have to be really, really delicate with you. He's going to have to put more time in. He's going to have to put more love. He's going to have to put his ego a little bit onto the side, but there's no doubt about it. He is definitely going to be coming back towards you. That's it. It was exactly a year ago, right? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. So let me go see if he's going to be, kind of traveling past your place and just, stalking you. Hold on, because I know that he does stalk you every once in a while, but usually he stalks you when things go a little bit worse. Like when you completely refuse to see him. Okay. For the moment, he's not stalking you. For the moment, it's a no. Now, if you continue not necessarily to talk with him, or he tries to make a movement towards you and you still say no, then he'll start stalking you. Within the following 6 days, he will start stalking you if things don't change. But like I said, within the following 3-4 days, you should have some news from him. So, in 3-4 days, you're going to be having some news. He's not going to say he's sorry, okay? He's not going to be saying that he's sorry, but he's going to want to make things better. He is going to want to be closer to you. He's going to want to repair things, because ultimately, he never, ever, ever wants to let you go. He does love you. You do love him. He hurt you. He needs to repair. He needs to put more time in. He needs to take care of you a little bit more, just because he's hurt you and he needs to make you feel better. And that doesn't happen overnight. So my love, he does love you. And he is going to be reaching on out towards you. I know he never does. No, he's not much onto the word sorry. He's not. Let me go see what he's actually up to. Yeah. He's not up into the whole... He doesn't do the sorry game. It's not his thing. Simran, who has a red card? Does somebody have a red card that you know about? Him? Or one of his friends? Do you know anybody who has a red card that is related to him in any kind of a way? Does he have that? Or a friend of his? Do you know? I feel like he's into a red car with some friends at this moment. I see the red car. It's not a truck or anything of the such. It's a red car, but I don't know whose car it is. He seems to be out. They all seem to be men, but there seems to be 3 or 4 of them. Oh, his car is red inside. Okay, well, maybe that's what I'm seeing. Okay, that could be what I'm seeing. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing a red car that is moving along, but it could be the actual inside. Okay, so he's into his car. He's into his car, and he's with 3 of his friends. I feel like they're traveling around. For some reason, does he ever go to clubs? I don't feel like he's going out dancing and drinking. Well, he's probably going to take a drink or 2, but he's not going to go and get drunk or anything of the such. But I feel like he's going out with friends. I feel like he needs to kind of step on through and do something different. I feel like he needs to switch on up his vibes. So he's into his car. He's with a couple of his friends. They're going out. They're going out for a drink somewhere together. Oh, but it's parked at the moment. Well, then maybe it's not his then. Okay. Well, I see a red car, so maybe he'll end up going out later on. But he's going to be into a red car, and they're going to go out. They're going to go out for some type of a drink, sweetie pie. So maybe he'll leave later on. And that's it. His work truck isn't home. Okay, got it. And he's at the warehouse right now. And his work truck is at home. All right. Are you stalking him, Simran? So either he's going to be going out a little bit later, sweetie pie, or there's somebody that he does know. There is a red car, maybe the inside or the outside. It's not a truck. It truly is a car. It's not an electric car neither. It's a car. And they're going out for like some type of a drink. I don't see them creating any problems or doing anything they're not supposed to or anything of the such. I don't see him contacting anybody that he should not be contacting. I don't see anything of the such. I'm going to say he's going to go out, maybe have a drink or two. He's going to end up going back home. He's going to end up thinking about you, feeling bad, feeling sorry. And like I said, within the following days, he's going to be reaching on towards you, sweetie. I know. Let me give you a couple messages from him, okay? Let's do that. Hold on. You're so funny, Simran. It's just because you asked if he was stalking you, and yet you knew his car was parked. All right, let's continue. I get it. Oh, I get it, sweetie. Okay, here we go. Let's go and get you some messages. No, he's not talking to any other women. That's what it was really, really important for me that I wanted to state to you. That's why I said that he is going on out, right? But he's going on out with some guy friends, but he's not flirting with anybody. Like, there's nothing happening with no women, and there's no women involved into this red car. No, absolutely not. Besides, it's a car. I said it's him and like 2 or 3 of his friends. There's no place for anybody else. Otherwise, it's a clown car. No. Let me give you some messages, my love. Bella, let me know if you're here because you're next, okay? There's still a lot that I do need to heal and I do need to release. I'll be back so we can heal our wounds. I finally want to take control of my life. I've been seeing your name a lot around me lately. I want to come back and work onto our issues. I've been trying to suppress some feelings. And here we go. Only you know the true me. You have trust issues. I know you do. Simran, we all do. If we're completely honest with ourselves, we all have trust issues somewhere now, don't we? There's always been someone, somewhere, somehow who has done us wrong in some kind of a way. So I'm going to say, you know what, Simran, trust is something that must be gained. Or earned, let's say it that way. And when somebody kind of breaks it, they got to work 2-3 times a little bit harder in order to go and gain it again. You see, you don't even trust. I don't trust myself often. Well, that's called self-confidence. Oh. Oh my God, you're so funny. Simran, you've got this, sweetie. You have got this, my love. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Bella. And you are here. Perfect. How is W the Virgo cute? I like the way you say that because you mentioned that he's cute. Feeling about you. You're so adorable. Yes. I was already guessing that you think he's cute because you're asking me about him. But I like the fact that you wrote that he's cute. Simran, okay, what you need to do is believe into yourself and believe into your man until he does something he's not supposed to. And when he does something that he is not supposed to, he must rectify it. If he is not able and not willing to rectify it, then he is not able and he's not good enough for you. If he cannot rectify it, he must make it better. He must prove to you that you are his beautiful diamond, sweetie. You are the most precious person into his life. That's what he's got to do. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. MZ, let me know if you're here because you're on up next. All right. So as for Bella, how is W the Virgo Cute feeling about you? Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. Ooh, okay, no. What do I see happening with you guys? Why do I feel like you got to do something? Why do I see that? Are you the one who has to do the movements, beautiful Bella? The Lovers are coming on in for decisions. There's decisions to be made with this connection. And I feel as though this person is not something, I'm not going to say something sexual is not about it. Definitely. But this is more something that is emotional and physical. It's got both of them all together. Oh, you do? And you messed up. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay, I got you, sweetie. Well, this person is truly interested into you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. It's a yes 1,000,000% of the way. The interest, the wants, the desires, they're all there. But we don't know what to do with this relationship. Let me take out some more cards. La 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 la. Okay, hold on. Let's go and figure that out. All right, hold on. Okie dokie. So what is going on with that? So how's the Virgo Cute feeling about you, and what do I actually see happening within you guys? Yeah. My love, why do I feel like this person truly does care for you? I really do. They care for you, but why? It's like they're not ready for a relationship at this moment. They need more time. And they need more time. And they need to figure out some things. Their ultimate decisions are not done. It's like you're the most beautiful and the most perfect person to the world, and they would definitely say yes right away, but they're not emotionally ready for it yet. They are simply not ready to move on forward within a committed relationship at this moment. I feel like they have a lot of thoughts and they have a lot of emotions, but they keep everything within. They don't necessarily talk about it. I feel like you inspire them in so many different kind of ways. And if they were to think about somebody that they could get married with, it would be you. And they do look at you as prospects into the future, as hope that possibilities could be there. But they're just not willing to offer anything to you at this moment. Yeah, he's silent as heck, ain't he? And he really likes you. He does. But you overlooked him. You friend-zoned him. Oh, that's what happened. And now he wants you to show him that you're not playing games, and he's older than you. Yeah, he's definitely older because he's shown over here as being a king. So, he could be somewhere around 5-7 years older than you, perhaps. Yeah, he's very, very indecisive, my love. He is. And he is going to remain somewhat silent. He would love to be able to be with you. He would love to be able to see that you would be the one that he would get married to. But sometimes he's afraid that maybe it's just his hopeful thinking. So yes, he is going to remain silent. He's going to remain not doing all that much. He's not going to show you all that much love. He's not going to make all those many movements towards you. You're the one who's going to have to do it. But you're going to have to do it a little bit like one little step at a time. If you move on forward a little bit too quickly, you're going to scare him off. He's going to think that you're a little bit playing games, that you're going to end up kind of walking away after. So you really have to do it one step at a time. That's it. You believe 7 years, right? That's it. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing. And that's it. He doesn't exactly play. That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, he's definitely thinking that he's not sure if you're playing any games or not. And he doesn't want to be playing any games. He doesn't want to be hurt again. I feel like he's already been hurt into the past. He already knows I feel like part of him thinks that you're too perfect. You're too beautiful, you're too perfect, you're too sweet, and maybe you just want him for, it could be money, it could be because of his age, it could be because, you know, he's got, like, there's a lot of different kind of reasons why you could want to be with him. And into his mind, nothing is clear. He wants to be able to believe that you truly do want to be with him. But I feel like at the same time, he's got the self-confidence enough to say, I'm not going to make any movement because I don't want to be played. But at the same time, he is really, really quite worried. He is worried at the same time. And he is very, very quite vulnerable. He is open to receive your love. What I'm going to say basically is you're the one who's going to have to make the movements, but you have to go step by step. Don't go too quickly. He's going to feel like you're doing too much. You want too much. You're going to end up scaring him off. You need to kind of take it one little step at a time. Why don't you ask him, what can I do for you? What can I do that will prove to you that I truly am interested into your beautiful soul, into your beautiful heart, into who you are, into getting to know you more? What could I do that would make you believe that this is what I truly want? Show me, tell me what you need so I can show it to you, so I can prove to you that you are my desire, that I do want to follow onto this path with you. And I will take it one step at a time. I will take it one moment at a time as it is necessary. I don't want to rush things, but I do want to prove to you that I am serious into this. So what can I do? Ask him, see what he says. I know that's exactly how he thinks. I know, sweetie. I know, my beautiful. So this is really how I kind of need you to move on forward with it. Okay. So ask him that, Bella. Just ask him, seriously. I know. I closed my eyes, Bella, and I saw everything that was going into his mind. I saw everything, the way that he is feeling, the way that he is thinking, the way that he's kind of holding himself back because he does truly want to give himself towards you, but he doesn't want to be played in any kind of a way. So just ask him. Honestly, tell him I have all the very best and the purest intentions ever. What can I do for you? How can I show you this? Is it by, just let me know and I'll do it. I will prove to you that I am trustworthy, that I do care for you, that I do have the best intentions. Let's move towards this one step at a time, and you let me know along the way if there's anything that we need to modify, or, let me know along the way how things are moving on forward. Just let him know. And just that is going to bring him the confidence to say, my God, she is serious. She does truly want to be with me. Let's take it one step at a time and see where this goes. But don't go too fast. All right? I got you, love shine. Perfect. And come back, my beautiful Bella, and let me know how that goes for you, okay? I am going to give you some messages. I will. Because, that's just the way I do things. So let me give you some messages, sweetie. I've got you, my beautiful love shine. Just give me a few moments. I'm going to be with MZ first, and then you're going to be on up next, okay? It's my pleasure, Bella. It's my pleasure, sweetie. I am here to serve, my sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. I know, Bella, I tapped into his energy like it was amazing. Like I could see everything that's going on in through his mind. He desires you, and he thinks about you, and he wishes about you, and he loves you. But this man has been hurt. This man has been hurt in love a few years ago. I'm going to say maybe about 5 years ago. And that one really, really quite hurt. And I feel like this person just kind of abused of them. They wanted things from them. I feel like he was a little bit manipulated into the past, and I feel like he's really afraid of that happening again. Yes. Oh, you can, Elaine. You can. Elaine, ask your question. I'll answer you right away. I'm going to give the messages to our beautiful Bella, and I'm going to come and answer that for you, okay? So, Bella, here we go for some messages for you, sweet love. I know, right? I know. Sometimes I'm scary, Bella. All right. So, let's go and give you some messages. You and I are one, regardless of our circumstances. Sometimes I get scared of my own feelings because I just feel like they're a little bit too intense. You do mean the world to me, and I never, ever, ever want to hurt you. I do love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will truly never stop. And I get so very emotional whenever I get close to you. So my beautiful Bella, now you know what it is that you need to go and do. So I say take it one little step at a time. Move ahead, move forward, and you let me know how that goes, okay? You have all the tools that are necessary at this moment to move ahead. Now you've got this, sweetie. Now you've got this, my sweetie pie. All right? Okay. Sending you much love, sweetie pie. All right. Beautiful Bella, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. You've got this. Come back. Let me know how it goes, either into a live. You can write me an email. Let me know how the progress is going, okay? This man does love you, and I know that you do care so very much for this person also, sweetie. So one step at a time, okay? You've got this. Elaine, what was your question, my beautiful Elaine? Thank you, Bella. Oh, what is that? Quickly. Oh, no, you didn't ask it yet. Okay, well, Elaine, whenever you're ready, ask your question. I'm going to go and answer into the meanwhile, MZ, and I'm going to come and answer you right after, okay? So hold on. Let's do that. And let's go see MZ. Are you here, my beautiful MZ? And there's Elaine. Well, let me go see Elaine. You have a project management interview by video. How is that going to go? Let me go and see. MZ, let me know if you're here. You are. So Elaine, followed out by MZ. And Love Shine, beautiful Love Shine, if you want to post out your questions, please go ahead with it. I'll be with you quite momentarily, sweetie pie. Okay, so this is for Elaine. You have a project management interview by video. How is that going to go? Things are going to go too quickly. They're going to go quickly, quickly, quickly. It's going to be a very, very quick type of an interview, sweetie pie. It's almost like an in-out kind of a thing. Yeah. So my sweetie pie, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, my love. But it's not going to be anything too, yeah. For some reason, I see you being kind of like really, really quite stressed. Yeah. I see you being stressed over here. I kind of feel like they have a certain strategy within their interviews, within their questions. I see a lot of excitement. I see a lot of movement. I see a lot of fast communication. I see that they are wanting to bring a lot of changes, a lot of modifications. Sweetie, I'm not going to say that they're not going to be giving you the position, but I'm going to say I don't necessarily feel you getting the position at this moment. This is going to be a position, a job that's going to require a lot of work, a lot of time. Yes. So I'm going to say for you, it's going to be complicated. The interview is going to be super quick. You're going to have to be tiptoe on your toes. You're going to have to answer quickly, know exactly what it is that you have to say, and say it correctly into the right way. Bring forth all your beautiful knowledge and just show to them that you've got everything that you need, my love. They're not going to be taking their answers right away. They're not going to be hiring right away. I feel like they do have a few interviews. They are going to be giving their responses within the following 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to be receiving news from them. Now, as much as things are going to be happening really quickly, I don't necessarily see you getting the position, but I do believe that you are going to be into the final position. So you might actually end up getting a second interview. Well, you could do that too. You could do that too, Elaine. I do believe you're going to get to the second round, though, my beautiful Elaine. So I do believe so. So I'm going to say, don't give up. Move on forward with it. And let's go and make it happen, Elaine, okay? But like I said, is going to be quick. You're going to have to know right away what you're going to be saying. You're going to have to bring on forth, so prepare yourself really well for this interview, and it could actually switch up things for you. All right. Because you do have really, really good chances of getting it. There's just tiny little details somewhere, and I don't quite know what those questions are, but there's like a little bit of a glitch where there's 2 questions in particular. I don't know what they are though, but I see 2 questions where there's a little bit of a glitch. So work onto it, sweetie, and you could get it. You could. Sending you much love, my beautiful. MZ, sweetie. MZ, my love. And Love Shine sent me her questions. Absolutely. So, MZ, you are here. You did. All right. Yes. I like them. And I like the fact that you're actually posting them and that you made them. Because that just kind of goes on in to show that you're into a strong place. You're into a beautiful place where you're loving yourself, you're taking care of yourself, you're believing into yourself, and you have a certain movement forward with it. I like it. Okay. So yes. How are we going to be feeling towards this? Okay. Our king kind of wants to conquer you in so many different kind of ways. We're definitely going to be seeing them. We're going to be seeing them really, really, really quite quickly. I'm going to say whenever he sees them, the first thing that's going to pop through his mind, well, different things. A lot of naughty thoughts. We're going to have a lot of passion. We're going to have a lot of fire, like you just put into that. No doubt about it. We're going to have a certain obsession towards it. We're not going to look at it just once. We're going to probably look at it 2 and 3 and 4 and even 5 times. We might even actually utilize some of those pictures for other things that you do know about. But that being said, whenever he sees it, the first thing that pops through my mind is, this is a lady that I'm going to marry. So I'm going to say, yes, please do post them. I feel like we're truly going to like them. Absolutely. Oh, I know we do. Yeah, you better, right? Oh, Sean, Linglicious was having some issues. I feel as though Linglicious has a little bit retreated herself to figure out some things, my dear Sean. I'm sure that she's okay. I don't have any bad vibes towards it. Yeah, I know. That's what I saw. I closed my eyes, my beautiful Julie, and that's what I saw. That's the lady I'm going to marry. Feeling like he is just like the luckiest man on earth. So, you know what? I say please do post them. Why wait till tomorrow? When are you taking these pictures? Post them out. I know, Watson. My God. I mean, Julie is gorgeous. You could stick her onto a magazine. Honestly. Okay. And the magazine would sell by millions, by the way. Okay, hold on. So I do have over here I have some type of, okay. So I do have our beautiful Amy. And, well, Amy, Love Shine. Let's go see Love Shine. Okay. We're going to put a timestamp over here. Oh, please do so. Oh, please do so, my beautiful. As quickly as you possibly can, Julie. Love Shine's going to be at, well, let's say 217, all right? Okay, 217 for Love Shine. No, he didn't, right? Not after the other. You see, Watson? That's it. Our beautiful Julie could definitely be a model. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So how does he actually feel like he's making you feel at this moment, right? Mm-hmm. And how does he feel about that? So how does M think that he's making Amy feel? stuck. Stuck. Weak. But there's nothing that you can do about it. So he knows that, or anyways, into his mind, he believes that he is making you, and he's putting you into a position where there's nothing that you can do. You're just kind of stuck. You can't say yes, you can't say no, you can't really change anything. He just has plans, he has other things that he's up to, and that's what it is. Getting over here, a lot of weakness. Yeah. Let's go see how he actually feels about it. So he knows that he puts you into a precarious type of a situation where it's not easy, where a lot of things are happening. Where he knows that you feel a little bit at loss, but he doesn't, oh, hold on. He doesn't really know. It's not that he doesn't know. He doesn't do anything about it. Let me put it that way. He doesn't do anything about it. That's what I want to say. Yeah. He knows. He knows that he makes you feel lost. But into his mind, it's okay because he knows that you know that he's going to be coming on back. He knows that at some point he's going to be giving you some hope. He knows that you'll be able to see each other again, and he's hoping when you guys see each other that is going to mend everything. Everything is just going to be okay. He knows that you're not happy about the situation. I don't feel like he's happy about the situation neither, but I feel as though he has a very strong need to balance things out. He needs to balance his home life, and he needs to balance his passionate life, if you will. I feel like he kind of has two different kind of spheres into his life. There's the home and there's the passionate. The home is where we have all the responsibilities. We have everything goes on. And when we're really, really afraid of losing a lot of things, because if that tower breaks on down, we're in complete chaos. And then we have the passionate. We have the fun side. You're fun. You're passionate. You're love. You're everything that we want, but we can't necessarily have into our real life at 100%. How does he actually believe that you're going to be feeling, right, by pulling away like that? He doesn't believe you're going to be happy about it, but he believes you're going to move on forward with it. He doesn't think that you can do anything or modify anything or change anything. That's the time he has, and that's it. He can't give you more. It's what he's got. So he believes that even though it's not necessarily going to be making you happy, that you're going to move on forward with whatever it is that he can actually offer on through without necessarily complaining too much. I'm also going to have to say, I do not feel as though he is doing all of this for like months and months and months. I feel like he is doing this for a certain amount of time, and then I feel like he wants to return on back to a little bit the same type of vibes that he was having. So being able to see you a little bit more and everything of the such. I feel like he's a little bit kind of in transition where this is going to be happening for like 2 or 3 weeks, where he's going to have to pull away his energy a little bit, but then he's going to come on back a little bit for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then he'll end up a little bit like a cycle, pulling his energy away again a little bit. It's just that he cannot offer you that complete stability at all times. The summer is going to be a little bit more chaotic also because, I don't know, I see vacations. I see vacations, and does he usually go fishing in summertime? I see him fishing also. So the summertime might be a little bit more actually difficult for you guys to actually spend that time together. You're still going to be able to see each other. I'm going to say once a week, but it might be shorter, and it might be a little bit more spontaneous. He kind of does, Love Shine. He kind of does, sweetie. Yeah. Have a lovely weekend, my beautiful Julie. See you tomorrow, sweetie. Oh, he could definitely give more. He's just not giving more at this moment, but that's a personal choice that he has made himself. When is he actually going to start putting some time in? I'm going to say not for the following. Not for the following. Oh God. I see the month of June as being a month of transition. I see July being complicated, but I do see you seeing him. I still see you though. I still see you seeing him like once a week, just not for very big periods of time. When is he actually going to be able to spend more time with you? Not until probably the month of August, where you might be able to go on back to maybe like 2 times a week or seeing each other every once in a while here and there. What is he willing to do to show Amy? Oh, sweetie pie, you're looking for love. You're looking for attention. You're looking for some type of a way through, for something to kind of hold on, right? He can't offer you anything, my love. He can't. He can't. He can tell you that he loves you. He can tell you that he cares for you. But at the same time, he's also going to say that he's not going to sacrifice his life onto the other side. So he loves you and he cares for you as long as things remain pleasant, as long as things remain fun and interesting. When things become a little bit too complicated, when we have too many demands, then it kind of becomes a little bit like his relationship onto the other side. It becomes stagnant. It becomes heavy. And that's where we kind of lose interest. So I'm going to say towards you, there's nothing truly that he is willing to do to actually show you, sadly, that he truly does love you, other than telling you that he loves you and he wants to be with you. But he's also going to add on in that he cannot sacrifice the family for you. So I feel like within this relationship, love, and I know it hurts and I know that you don't want to hear it, but I feel as though it's a little bit like, I'm not going to say it's a repeat of Cancer because that's a different situation, but you're into a situation where somebody is involved with somebody else and there is a family. And they will not, at any cost, lose that family for anybody else. What they are seeking is love and pleasure and attention. As long as your relationship stays into those boundaries, it is perfect. He will continue to love and care and cherish and meet on up with you. But from the moment where things become a little bit too complicated, he will maybe at some point end up pulling his energy away. He will probably do it for a certain amount of time, probably even just to a little bit kind of manipulate you to show you that we do have to be careful because not everything is completely secure. But this is the way that he is seeing. This is the way that he is feeling things. Again, it's not because he doesn't love you. He loves you into the way that you bring good and beautiful things into his life. You bring something pleasant where there is nothing else happy or good into his life. So he does not want to let you go, but he cannot offer you any commitment. He cannot offer you that because he has too much to lose onto the other side. He feels like he can't, sweetie. He feels like he can't necessarily do that. If you want more time, just let him know that you want more time. Let him know, sweetie. Let him know, for me, into this relationship, I need a little bit more time. I need a little bit more togetherness. And if you're able to give me that, but you need to be a little bit more precise into what you want. Is it twice a week? Is it 2 hours? Is it spending an afternoon? What is more time for you? What do you truly require? I feel like he needs to know that, because I feel like he doesn't truly know. And to his mind, you want to spend some time and that's it. But maybe if you guys have clearer boundaries upon what is expected, it'll be easier for you guys. Clearer boundaries about a lot of things, even about texting. You text in the morning, he texts at night. What the heck? What's going on with that? So is texting something that is important? If it's not important for him, then let's not do the texting. Let's just make sure that we see each other 2 times a week, maybe even always onto the same days. Or let's just kind of text each other onto the days where we're going to be seeing each other. It takes away the frustration, the responsibilities, and all the horrible stuff that goes along with it. But you guys need to have that understanding. At this moment, not too much, because you are wanting something, he is wanting something, and when you guys are together, you connect really, really well, but you don't have the same needs. You have more needs than he does. He holds on more because he's got younger children, the wife, everything of such, and he still has possibilities where he's trying to work with a wife. As to you, you don't have the children at home, and you are not working onto the possibilities. So the situation's a little bit different, and you need to talk about that. No, that is not something that's going to be happening, because he is with you also for socks. He's not with you for a friend. He doesn't want a friend. He wants socks. So that's not going to happen. Let me go and give you some feelings, sweetie. That is definitely not happening, sweetie pie. He wants you to know, if he can give you breakthroughs, he will give you breakthroughs. If he can give you clarity, he will give you clarity. He wants you to know that you guys have a beautiful mutual attraction. He also wants you to know that it's very important for you guys to hide your feelings. You guys must remain into the moon mode. That being said, he wants you to know that he does love you, but he does not necessarily see the long term of you guys just being both you guys, but nobody else around. So I'm going to say his feelings are loving and caring and passionate for the relationship that you guys hold at this moment. But we cannot look outside that box. And he needs you to know that. He does love you, and he has said it to you many times that he does love you. But my beautiful love shine, love is one thing. Love is one thing, sweetie. But we all love in different ways. Some people love in toxic ways. Some people love, you can love your mistress. You can love your wife. You can love your children. You can love your parents. You can love your friends. They're all different kind of loves. And you can love your wife into the most beautiful way. But you could also love your wife just onto a superficial kind of a way. There's all different kind of levels of love. He does love you. And he loves you for all the beauty that you bring into his life, for all the pleasure that you bring into his life. But you have to remember, as much for him as for you, you guys are together because you bring love and happiness and novelty into your lives, both of you guys together. So that element of being together and joining must always be there at the very basis of all your needs. No, he's not trying to teach you a lesson. No, he's not. And by any means, no, he's not. He really just wants you to know that the connection that you guys have is what you've got. You guys can see each other once or twice a week. He does love you, but he loves the connection that you guys have. He's not looking for a stronger connection. He doesn't want a stronger connection. And he's not going to lie to you by saying he wants something more. Well, you give him a lot of love. You're their love shine. You give him a lot of love. You give him a lot of comfort. You're there for him. You give beautiful attentions to him. You always give him all his desires. You give him so much more than what you actually think you are, my love. Crystal Camp, sweetie pie. We are actually closed at this moment, sweetie. If you do want to come on back, perhaps onto Monday, my love. That would be absolutely perfect, sweetie pie. Let's go and see what I have for Juanson. So, my beautiful love shine, I feel like it's more of a question of accepting the relationship that you have the way that it is. I don't necessarily foresee something else coming on in. Juanson, sweetie, yes, I did have a good beginning to my weekend. Nonetheless, now I know that it's a long weekend. Okay, so you did see her and you were able to at least say hi. Well, that I do like. I know. There's always going to be pages that are going to be flocking around her, sweetie. Because what? You process a kitchen chandelier. Oh my God, that is so funny. No, don't be worried about them. Nobody, I'm going to say they are what they are, but nothing else, sweetie. Oh my God, that is so funny. Let's go see what we've got. Okay. So are we happy to have seen you today? We were definitely happy to see you today, but we wanted more. We wanted more, sweetie. Yeah. Was she expecting you to say hi? Yes, but she was kind of expecting a little bit more too. She wanted you to say a little bit something more. What is that, right? She wasn't able to talk because she needed to go to the ladies' room, right? Her actual thoughts towards you are kind of hidden thoughts over here. I feel as though we honestly, it is a little bit of the weekend. I just kind of feel like we wanted you to a little bit ask us out, sweetie. I feel like we want to feel like we are cared for, that I'm basically going to say we kind of wanted you to a little bit flirt. Yeah, she wanted a little bit of flirtation, sweet love. She was happy with a hi. She definitely was. But I mean, flirtation would have definitely been completely accepted. Not only accepted, but I'm going to say definitely taken as a big, 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 big yes. Yeah, let me go into your general reading, sweetie. Love shine. He used to give you more. He did. He used to be with you a little bit more up until like the last month or so. But I feel as though things have become a little bit chaotic, and I feel like the difference is he's actually trying to make things a little bit better at home, love shine. I'm not going to say that he's going to succeed at it, and even if he does, I'm not going to say that he wants to leave you. I don't feel like he has any plans on leaving you, but the fact that he is trying to make things better at home is making it more difficult for him to see you. Just one drop, one little drop, lots of, yes. 8 of Wands coming on through. Sweetie pie. Yes, into your general reading from what I can see over here and into your love reading, sweetie. Things are going to start moving actually fairly quickly for you. You do have to be careful for some people who can be a little bit unpredictable, but for some reason I kind of feel like it has to do with your schedule and it has to do with work. So there could be something that's a little bit unpredictable over there. Other than that, I'm going to have to say also, you're reaching somewhat of a milestone where you are making beautiful progress. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I got the hiccups. The beautiful progress that is coming on in within the following 3 weeks. So within the following 3 weeks, there's some type of progress happening for you that is kind of opening up doors that I absolutely love. So I'm going to say let's go forward with it. Now, the opening of the doors could be a little bit more talking. It could be a change of schedule. It could be a lot of different things. But there is some type of closeness, something happening within the following 3 to 4 weeks that's going to create not a huge vibe, not a huge switch, but somewhat of a switch that's going to allow you to actually be able to talk with her, well, a little bit more. Yeah. I know. You need to go, right? That's what it is. At least she was feeling comfortable enough to say she had to go. All right, hold on. Let me go and see. How is she actually doing and how is she actually feeling? She's feeling good, sweetie. I feel like things are a little bit making more sense into her life. Things are a little bit slowing down. They're a little bit less chaotic, and it just leaves her a little bit more room to actually kind of think, to kind of breathe, and to actually have more, I'm going to say, happiness and even some breakthroughs. So, yeah. Alrighty. I will go and check that out, my beautiful Kevin, but I don't usually do health readings, okay, sweetie? But I will check it on out, sweet love. Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward towards into health? Because I usually always refer you to a doctor. If there's anything in specific that you're a little bit wondering for, just let me know. All right. All right, Juanson, let's go to this little book, and then we'll go to the other one, and you just let me know whenever you're ready. And into the meanwhile, I'm just going to go and give you an angel message. All right, 1001. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity. A new phase is coming towards you. You're going to be going through somewhat of an awakening, which is going to feel like you're onto a new path of enlightenment, and this is going to be absolutely perfect and eye-opening for you. So 10001. Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. It's going to create a stir. Does that make any sense? It will create a stir. Oh, what kind of chaos are you creating, Juanson? What are you creating, sweetie pie? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's curious. Whoops. It wasn't it? The Hermit reverse. The answer is to move forward after you're able to evolve. Think of it a different way and let go of the fear. I don't know. Let me give you some messages. Okay. So hold on just one second. Let's go over here. I've been working onto my self-love and onto my self-worth. I somewhat struggle with expressing my feelings towards you. I've had a crush on you from the very, very start. And sometimes I imagine how my life with you would actually feel. Let me go and do this. It is cute, ain't it? I know, who knows? I know, who knows, Swanson. I'm not even going to get into it. The other one is crazy. Yes, Kevin, sweetie. What's going on, Kevin? What's up, sweetie? You've got some things that are going on and you're kind of wondering about it, right? Oh, let's go and see for Kevin. What is up with that? What is happening? Two of Swords. Do you have any actual why do I see, yeah, it makes the things, right? Why do I see that most of them have to do with a heart and most of them have to do with the mind? Is it possible that a lot of things that are happening within you actually have to do with your emotions, have to do with your mind? I'm not going to say you're a hypochondriac in any kind of a way, but is there any possibility of anything of the such, sweetie? That maybe sometimes because of fear, because of anxiety, because of a lot of things, it could kind of create different kind of things into your life. Yeah. I don't actually see that there's anything physically wrong with you, Kevin. Again, I'm not a doctor, so if you do feel like there is something wrong, please go and do all the tests that are necessary. But I myself don't see anything of that. What I actually see is that you have a need. It's like you need to reboot your system, your loving system. Okay, that's what it is. You're also not taking any calm medicines right now. Okay, that's it. You need to reboot your system at this moment, my love. It's like we need to press restart. And we need to erase whatever is not all that good, whatever kind of creates worries, whatever creates stresses, because all those things, they do affect different parts of your body in different kind of ways. But I do not feel as though they have. I don't feel as though the stress has gone to, let's say, your liver or anywhere. I do not see that. So I'm definitely going to have to say there is nothing that is physically wrong with you. There could be a hormonal imbalance. So your hormones could be unbalanced. That I will say yes. And there could be some medication that could be given towards that. But I feel as though that might actually have to do, yeah. There's somewhat of a hormonal imbalance that is there, that is present, that we do have to look at. Some type of medication is going to be able to help you with that. But that is really quite correlated also within your heart and within your mind. So any psychologist, any psychiatrist, any type of psychologist anyways, will be able to help you on out to be able to actually give you the right type of answers, the right type of results, to give you the right type of meds to go along with it. And that will be able to calm you on down. The problem being is that you need slow healing. It's not something that's going to be happening into the long run. What's going to be happening into the long run, not into the short run, okay? It's going to be less intense with meds. It's going to take its time. But your main problem is you need people to apologize to you for hurting you, and you need to forgive yourself. Within that, the fog will lift. Within a certain arrangement and rebalancement of your hormones, things will make more sense. You will feel like you have less ups and downs. Things will just really be more equal. Let me put it that kind of way. And you're going to be able to really just kind of take things into your own hands and move on forward with it. But physically speaking, there's nothing wrong with you, other than I'm going to have to say a little bit of the hormonal imbalance. But you can definitely take care of that, maybe even just with homeopathic type of products. You don't even necessarily need something that is very strong in meds. I'm not saying you need to go and get yourself some drugs or some prescribed drugs. Homeopathic things could do really, really quite good for you also. But you're going to have to go and consult somebody to see what could be good for you and what could actually help you out with that. All right. So please do look a little bit at the natural kind of side. Also, go and consult, if you can go and consult, for anything that is psychological. It is good for everybody to go and sit down and just talk with somebody who does not know what's happening into your life and who actually understands your brain, understands your heart, and understands how everything is interrelated, and is going to help you with the right tools so you do not feel anxiety. That will take away the stomach pain. It will take away the stress. It will take away sometimes the heart palpitations, the anxiety. It will take away all those things that make you kind of feel like you're a little bit ill sometimes, but you're really not ill. It's really happening within the mind. So try to look at that. Go and see maybe your pharmacist. Go and see what kind of homeopathic products they can have for you. Also go and consult and see what you can do to just kind of talk with somebody every once in a while. Yeah, I know it's horrible. It's horrible because you have all these tiny little things that are happening. They're into your mind, but they are creating problems throughout your body that they're not deadly. It's not anything that's going to hurt you, but it's something that paralyzes you and it makes you unable to actually move on forward. That's it. So I need you to do that, Kevin. That's really what I need you to do. Physically speaking, there's nothing wrong. You've got arms, you've got legs, your heart palpitates absolutely fine. Your blood is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with your body from what I can see. Again, if there's anything that you feel is off, please do go see a physician to go and see. But I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like you need to go and speak. And I feel like most of the things that are happening, they are coming from your mind. They are coming from your soul that needs to be listened to. Your soul needs a Band-Aid. And that Band-Aid can be given by somebody who will listen to you and somebody who will give you the right tools to go and repair them. That's what you truly need. You're not dying. You don't have cancer. Nothing is happening with you, sweetie pie. Okay? You're okay. So please do try and find yourself a therapist or a social worker. Sometimes you don't even need a therapist. It could be a social worker. Just to talk, just to understand. Somebody who is going to be able to listen to you, to give you the right tools to move on forward. That's all you need, love. There's nothing wrong with you, sweetie pie. You're okay. But again, do the test that you do have to do. Please do go look at some type of natural products that you could use, because I'm not for meds. If you need meds, you got to take them. I know. I have 2 kids who do take some. It's okay. If you need them, you have to take them. But if you don't have to, there's other alternatives. So check it on out. See what you can get within that, my sweet love. But there's nothing wrong with you, my dear Kevin. You're okay, sweetie. You've just been hurt way too many times and you have issues dealing with it, sweetie. You're going to be okay, my love. I promise you. All right? Just give yourself a little bit of time. And you'll see. Give yourself a little bit of time. Surround yourself with the right people. And everything is going to put itself into the right place. It is my pleasure, Kevin. On into the meanwhile. You know, Kevin, I tell you every night. I'm going to say it again. If you need to reach out, my email's there. We're not here, Kevin, on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be back on Monday. But if you need to reach out towards me, my email's always open. And I promise I will write back to you. Okay? So I'm sending much love out to everybody. We will see each other again. If you do have any questions, you can always go through PayPal. I will answer tomorrow. I will answer also on Sunday. Otherwise, we will all reach each other again onto Monday into the live readings. Please bless your beautiful souls. Stay strong. Don't let anybody hurt you, guys. And have the most beautiful day. If you need to reach out, you know where to find me. Sweet dreams, everybody.